episode-1 of Fact or Fiction podcast. Hi, this is George.
This is Zane.
And we're going to be talking about the constructed playability of Kaladesh.
Yeah.
And this is the first podcast episode.
Yeah.
We'll probably be doing this every week. Trying to, of course.
Yeah.
We'll try to keep it under limited resources, time level. So right around 6 hours is probably the average time span.
That's pretty generous.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, you just, pluck it up at work, you fall asleep, 10 hours later wake up, podcast is done.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, completely. Okay, so we're going to go do weekly podcasts about the limited playability of the set. Well, this is, for just this episode, we're going to do constructed playability of the set. Because everybody else is already unlimited, so we're going to be ahead of the curve. We post this. We're recording this before the pre-release. We're going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Really excited for that.
It looks super good.
The set looks really fun. I've done some practice drafts online, and it's really, really fun. The format, it's nice. It's really good pace. I'm really happy with it. I think it's did a really good job of being an artifact-based set that wasn't just a copy of Mirrodin.
I'd say so, yeah.
It was more of... Mirrodin was all about the land was the artifacts. Everything was the artifacts. Kaladesh is... People are using the artifacts to enhance the playability of the set.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And I really like a lot of the mechanics. When Energy first came out, I was really thinking, I was like, oh no, this is not interesting, this is stupid, this is childish. It really isn't. It adds another really cool aspect to the game that allows the games to last a lot longer. Both that and vehicles.
Yeah.
I really like the mechanics. And I like that there are only 3 mechanics in the game. In the set. Because it adds a simplicity.
Yeah.
And I really like that about it, and it really allows you to really understand the mechanics.
Yeah.
And all the colors work really well together. It's not like, okay, here are these 4 draft archetypes you have to be in. Like, with Elder's Moon, it felt like you had to be in an A draft archetype, like green, blue, emerge.
Yeah.
With this, I really don't think you have to. I really like the ability that you don't have to have that happen. You can just build a good deck. And I really enjoy that part of the format.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
Let's get right into it.
So the first card is
remember, this is a constructed review. Yeah. So this is not and we are not masters. We play at our local game stores. We haven't been to a GP. I've been to an IQ, a small one. But that's it. And both Dane and I mostly play Modern.
Yeah.
But I dabble in Standard, and I play a fair amount of Commander. And
I
Vintage
like
Legacy. With Vintage, I watch Vintage Super League when I can. Legacy, I have no clue. I know that Miracles is a good deck, and I know that Childless Bug runs Abrupt Decay. But that's about it. Okay.
I just like to watch whatever I can. Everything. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay.
The first card is Acrobatic Maneuver for 2 and a white, instant. Exile target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Draw a card.
Now, I really like this for Commander. I really like it for Commander.
It does seem strong.
The reason is it goes beautifully in Brago and Rune, but it draws you card. Like, white spells that draw you card are actually very low to none. And I like that because original Innistrad was very, very interesting because it had so many flicker effects.
Yeah.
That was almost a mechanic of, especially Average Silver Sword.
Yes.
You're seeing that again in the set.
It is very nice.
And I really like it. It's like a 4th secret mechanic built in. And it allows for players who know what they're doing more to really get in there and use it. And in a normal draft format, I think this is a fine card. But in this format, with Fabricate, this card is so good. I have played it where you set up for a block, you chump block, but then you balance your creature that has Fabricate, and it's just so much value because you're saving a blocker. It's in draw card. It's so much advantage.
Yeah, it's also really good for a lot of the energy creating cards in this set, which we'll see. And I'm really happy with how this card turned out.
Yeah, I think it's a really, really solid card, and I think it'll still have Commander play personally.
Yeah.
Next one.
All right, Aerial Responder. This is 1 white. Creature, dwarf soldier.
Not spelled A-E. It's spelled aerial, not aetherial.
Okay. Yes. 2/3 flying vigilance lifelink. I really like this card.
Vampire Whitehawk.
It is, but Vigilance is obviously never as good as Death Touch.
Nothing is.
But it's very good, very solid. Commander Dwarves.
Commander Dwarves. I mean, what else you want? I think the Kaladesh is standard play. I mean,
okay, yeah.
I think that in a more mid-rangey standard deck, this card definitely play. And also, when it comes to vintage, who knows? Like Staff of Nin sees play. So like this card just could be banned in vintage. Like
maybe that's true. I do think this might see play in a lot of the red white aggro standard lists I've seen with Chandra, Veteran Motorist.
The decks I've seen is a lot of people really cut it. It's like a more budget red white vehicles deck.
Yeah, and this guy's looks really fun.
And the Vigilance is actually you guys okay. Oh, he's not a pilot. He's not a vehicle guy, but he is. That Vigilance allows you to tap him after he's walking, and that's really cool. A really cool ability. I really like that.
All right. So next card, Aetherstorm Rock, ROC, 2 white creature bird. This is a rare, flying. Whenever Aetherstorm Rock or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you get 1 energy. Whenever Aetherstorm Rock attacks, you may pay double energy. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and tap up to 1 target creature defending player controls.
This card is awesome. This card is really good. Like
it is very
really
strong.
good. Like when you read it, you're like, oh, it's a flyer, it's fine, but it's more than that. It's so good in any strategy that wants to go wide. This card is insanely good. It gets out of control so quickly. Like the ability to put a +1/+1 counter on it, swing for 3. Well, actually 4 if it's when it's on attack trigger, right? Not damage trigger. Swing for 4, swing for 5, swing for 6. And it just slowly builds up, and you can just keep your opponent's biggest creature tapped down. And it's a really lot of flexibility. I think it'll see play in standard as like a... Actually, I don't know. Like, currently, Collected Company is just dominate standard. Like, there's no other way to put it. If it wasn't getting ordered out, it would be banned. Like, it would have to be banned. It's nearly 50% of the metagame. It's ridiculous. So, after, you're going to end up with all these really, really good white and green cards. Because Wizards of the Coast loves good white and green cards. Making up for the fact that they didn't print any good ones before the year 2005. But yeah, it seems really solid. I don't know if it'll see standard play. I think it definitely has potential to. I think especially in like a list with Archangel Avacyn.
Yeah. Because
it curves really well with her. I really like that's not a 5-drop. Because they printed a lot of really, really, really solid white drops at 5. You have the new Gear Hulk. Yeah. You have Avacyn. I like that it isn't competing for that spot. And I think the decks don't have a really good 4-drop. Yeah. And they haven't need to because Collection Company doesn't hit 4-drops. You have 1, 2, 3, and then 5. And then Collecting Companies are 4. Yeah. But I think this and Tameo are going to end up being your premier 4-drops in the new metagame. I really think, personally.
All right. It also doesn't need other energy-based creatures to work with it, and which does make it really important.
That's a really, really good bonus of the card. Yeah. I really like that part of it. Definitely. You don't need an energy shell to run it.
Yeah.
Next turn.
All right. Probably one of, if not my favorite card from the set, Angel of Invention. 3 white creature angel. It's a mythic. Flying, Vigilance, Lifelink. Fabricate 2. Other creatures you control get +1/+1, and it's a 2/1.
Good card. Really good card.
I don't think I have anything else to say. It's just very strong.
A lot of people are commenting on the fact that this... Oh, they just printed, Gisela.
Yeah.
Gissa. Or what was her name?
The Grisella?
No, the Gisela.
Yeah.
And how she's just 1 mana more for Gisela. But then there's a little clause in there that says, other creatures get +1/+1. And you can also have the option of fabricating.
I think I'm always going to make
Which is so much. I think that this card... Well, the thing is, you almost always want to do Servos. But the way to look at this card is to imagine it being a 2/1 that gives you two 2/2 Servos until it dies. And they become 1s. But if you need it to be to get through a board stall, it can just be like this 4-power flyer that just beats down.
Yeah.
And I really like that for that. I think it will not see any play until Avacyn rotates out. I think until Avacyn's gone, this will see no play. And I think that's going to be true for a lot of 5-drops in the set. I think that Avacyn is just this commanding 5-drop, and White has a lot of good 5-drops. Again, as we said, this card will just take... We'll have no chance.
Yeah.
It's too much mana currently. Avacyn is so commanding. She's just devastating.
Oh, yeah.
And unless you're in some token strategy, which who knows, it might be a good token strategy.
Yeah.
I mean, Nissa's still around.
And so is Master Trumpeter.
Yes, that card.
We'll get to that later.
Uh-huh.
It's a very fun card.
It looks really fun.
I think that...
I think you're going to see a white-black tokens deck with the...
I really like white in this set.
Crypt Breaker from... Is it Eldritch Moon? Yeah, Eldritch Moon. I think you can see a really cool white-black servo/zombie deck.
Yeah.
Like robot zombies.
For those of you that don't know, Crypt Breaker...
No, you don't need... Everybody knows what Crypt Breaker does. You use a 1-mana, 1/1, that taps, pay 2, tap him, discard a card, get a 2/2 zombie, then you tap 3 untap zombies you control, draw a card, losing life. So it's basically like...
There's your answer.
Kind of like Heritage Druid, but not at all. I really wanted Wizards of the Coast to print a zombie Nettle Sentinel.
Yeah.
I think that's what zombies needed to really move up and become a really, really good deck.
Yeah, but I think it's...
I don't think this card could definitely see play as a...
Yeah.
Because the thing of Avacyn is, she does wrath the board. She hits her own creatures, right?
Yeah.
So if you're in a token strategy, maybe these cards are just better.
Although, I don't think we've mentioned this yet. Marchesa, a lot of token-based commanders are going to really want this card.
I'm building a Marchesa deck. She's already in there. I already put her in the list. She's instantly in there. She goes in any token strategy. She's insanely
a lot of
good.
white weenie decks in general, even non-token based.
That's really hard to say. I don't know. I think that she's great in tokens. I don't know how good she is outside tokens because you have Baneslayer Angel. You have so many other great.
That's true.
The number of angels you can pick from that have very, very similar effects, other than that tokens clause, is very high. And I think because of that, she needs to see play in a tokens list. Okay, moving on.
Okay, Authority of the Councils, 1 white, enchantment, rare. Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield. Tapped. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you gain 1 life.
I like this card a lot. Unfortunately, it's not going to see any...
It doesn't do that much.
No, exactly. It doesn't give you any advantage. It doesn't give you card advantage. Doesn't kill opponent's creatures. Doesn't do anything. I like it a lot. I think it'll see a ton of commander play. Like, an insane amount of commander play.
A lot of this will.
Any white deck, I'm sticking this in. Boom. Like, Angus McKenzie?
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's just such a efficient creature. And it's an efficient card. Just doesn't do anything for you. Sure, you're gaining that life. It just doesn't do anything with that life.
Yeah. I'm not too keen on this card.
Yeah, at first I was really excited for it.
It doesn't really do anything.
It doesn't exactly. It doesn't do
not
anything.
let your creatures, let their opponent's creatures block.
If you look at the metagame, like what decks does this shut down? Like, is it you're gonna stop your opponent's new 3/3 hasty gremlin for 3? Like,
or the new runaway? I forget what she's called.
But the point is, it's not meant to be there. It's just not a. It's a fun card. I really like it for commander play, but I wish I had some way to drain.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
I really like. That's the reason that what's it called from Russian Ravnica with Extort, Blind Obedience.
Yeah,
is just a better card because it's very similar effect, but in Commander, Blind Obedience just starts draining, and Extort in Commander is busted.
Yeah.
Like.
All right.
But moving on.
Yeah. All right. Avery Mechanic, 1 and a white. Creature, dwarf, artifact.
It's white man lion minus flash, but you don't have to return. You don't have to return it.
It's a common. When Avery Mechanic enters the battlefield, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. 2/2. Not much to say.
Not much to say. I think it'll see. It'll see no play.
Yeah.
I think it's a fun card. Good and limited.
Moving on. Built to last. 1 white. Instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's an artifact creature, it gains indestructible until end of turn.
This is a very, very interesting card because I'm instantly thinking, oh, Commander. But there aren't any, other than like Kemba, and she's like equipment, there aren't any white-based artifact decks in Commander.
Isn't the red-white guy?
The red-white, yeah, but he's also equipment, isn't he?
Yeah.
They're all equipment-based. And so I feel like there's just no place for this card. I hate saying that, but there just isn't any place for this card.
Yeah.
And I think it's a fine card. It might see some play. I don't know. Next one.
Yeah. Captured by the Consulate. 3 and a white. Enchantment Aura, rare. This is a story spotlight card, by the way.
It's Chandra's mom being captured by the Consulate in front of Tezzeret.
Yeah. Enchant creature you don't control. Enchanted creature can't attack. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it has a single target, change the target to enchanted creature if able.
I love this card. It's like kind of Spellskite, but not at all. It's like redirect. It's just this really, really cool effect. And
I like it a lot.
It just does so much for you, and it's so good in multiplayer. It's so good in multiplayer. It just so quickly... It drives another aspect of the game where everybody is suddenly, oh yeah, you're the enemy now. You have the capture by consulate. All my spells have to kill you. And I think it's really, really fun card. I think it's a really fun card. I think it might actually see play in Legacy Enchantments.
Really?
And the deck has a lot of mana, and by casting this, if your opponent's playing Burn, they'll shut down. If your opponent's playing Sword Splasher, shut down. If your opponent's playing Abrupt Decay, shut down. It's so versatile. And I think that this deck could run it maybe as a 1-of. And the deck runs a lot of 1 of like 5 mana enchantments.
Yeah.
That are just really versatile. And I think that this card could see it playing that.
Okay. I agree with that. It looks very fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe not.
Like Sarah Sanctum.
It will see. I think it might see some legacy play in the enchantment deck. But
Commander play is what I was going to stand out.
Yeah. It does shut down removal.
Yeah.
From you.
My seems to be standard. But again, if you're using shut down removal, again, it's 4 mana.
Yeah.
Look at 4 mana removal in standard. It's all 3 mana. Unlicensed Disintegration and Murder are both 3 mana.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's just I don't like.
But yeah. Next is Cataclysmic Gearhulk. 3 white, artifact creature construct. Mythic, Vigilance, 4/5. Whenever Cataclysmic Gearhulk enters the battlefield, each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents he or she controls, and sacrifices the rest.
People are really disliking this card. And they're saying, oh, but you're wrong. It's not Hide Kerrigans. You don't it doesn't let you decide. Well, the thing about this card is, the deck you're playing it in, you don't care if they're going to decide. You play it against I don't think you play it main board, number 1. I think you play it sideboard.
Oh, yeah.
I think you bring it in against decks that go wide. Because against decks that go wide, it is absolutely devastating.
They don't run artifacts. So they're basically getting their best creature while you get your best creature and a 4/5.
Mm-hmm. But the best thing with this card is, if you look at the Wrath in the set, the other Wrath in the set is 5 mana.
Yeah.
Now that Languish is gone, all the rest are 5 mana. And so, it's Wrath. Like,
it's very
plus
good.
4/5.
Looks really nice. Alright, moving on. Consulate Surveillance.
Consulate Surveillance,
Enchantment. When it enters the battlefield,
you get 4 energy.
4 energy, pay 2, fog, prevent all damage.
A target torture do.
Yeah.
So, nothing much to say here. Fine. Doesn't really do much.
It's not a fog.
I don't.
It's too slow.
I don't know where it fits. I'm kind of very.
I don't really like it.
I feel very confused by this card, but.
Alright, Console Shieldguard, 3 and a white, dwarf creature, dwarf soldier.
Dwarf creature, yes. Yes, same.
Exactly.
Its creature type is dwarf creature.
I wish.
Dwarf creature. Dwarf.
I love dwarfs, by the way. They're really nice.
When was the last time they had dwarfs? Ever?
They've had
I feel
dwarfs.
like Homelands would have had dwarfs.
Did it?
I feel like there's some like 4 mana.
There is Dwarf Recruiter.
It's probably.
So.
Like, right behind Imperial Recruiter is the best recruiter ever. And
don't worry.
Now behind Recruiter Regards. Sees Fringe Legacy play in the Homelands Dwarf Tribal deck.
Yeah.
It's 2 mana, tap 17 mana, get a 1/1 Dwarf from your deck. That has no abilities.
That's not what it does, but.
Yeah.
Okay. I do like dwarfs though, but moving forward. When Console Shieldguard enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 1 energy. If you do, another target attacking creature gains indestructible.
It's fun.
Possible commander play.
Nothing crazy.
No real standard play.
3.
It's just a 3/4. That's it.
Next one, Eddie Tailhawk. 2 mana. 1/2. It's 2 mana, 1/2 flyer. So I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's Stormcrow, but it's not Stormcrow. Flying. When I automatically get 2 energy. When it attacks, you can pay 1 energy. It goes something else flying. And what are you thinking? It's strictly better than Stormcrow, but it's not, because you know that it costs white mana. And you know what's in modern? What's it called? It's that 1 mana red spell that deals 4 damage per white or blue creature. Wait, that also got Stormcrow. What are some cards from? What are some cards from white? Like Blood Mage. Yeah, Blood Mage. Blood Mage. See, this card doesn't think about Blood Mage and can't chump block Blood Mage.
Honestly, strictly worse Stormcrow. Yeah, exactly. No comment. Fairgrounds Warden. 2 and a white.
This card will see play.
Dwarf Soldier. When Fairgrounds Warden enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until Fairgrounds Warden leaves the battlefield. 1/3. Isn't it a reprint of what's its name?
It's not. It's not Fiend.
It's not Fiend Hunter?
Because Fiend Hunter has the Broken Flicker effect, where it can kind of just get a lot of value. It's more along the lines. It's more along the lines of. It's worse than Fiend. I don't know. Fiend Hunter can only target certain things. It's a fixed version of Fiend Hunter, and I like it. I think it'll see standard play. And I'll be honest with you. I think it will see standard play,
but nowhere else.
Target creature. It's just such a impactful. So if they kill it, like, okay, they killed it.
Yeah. Okay. Next, Fragmentize. A 1 white. Destroy target artifact or enchantment with converted mana cost 4 or less. It's a sorcery.
This is a very, very interesting card. I want to talk about this for a little bit. It is. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's better than natural state, but it isn't. It's sorcery. And you have to realize that the current way Modern is working, which I think is where OC play, or could see play, is that sorcery speed is just so much worse. And it really shows. It really shows that it's just so much worse. And you have to... I don't know. I think it could see play. I don't know. I think that you just really want to play instead Dispel.
Yeah.
Not Dispel, Disenchant.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But, or if you can, Wear Tear.
Yeah, that's true.
I like it. I think it's great card limited. I think it's really underrated.
Alright, next, Fumigate.
Yeah, Fumigate.
This is the new Wrath in the set.
Yeah, 10 mana, destroy target creature.
No, it's 3 white, sorcery. Destroy all creatures. You gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. Commander loves it. Standard probably loves it against tokens.
I don't know if Standard loves it. I think Standard, like, begrudgingly accepts it. Like, fine, I guess we need a new one. I can't.
It's not blacks, though.
It's not black. Yeah.
Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this card. Supporting animal cruelty. Killing the gremlins.
They're gassing a bunch of gremlins. Like, the poor gremlins. Like, what did they ever do? Like, eat some poor Nobel Peace Prize winner's invention? Like, it's poor gremlins. I mean...
Oh, well. Yeah, next, Gearshift Ace.
This card will see play in Standard.
1 and a white. Dwarf Pilot. 2/1 first strike. Whenever it cruises a vehicle, that vehicle gains first strike. So even without that second first strike vehicle giving clause, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I think it'll see play. It's, as I said before, the red-white vehicle deck looks very, very solid. And I really like it. I like how it works. I think this will probably see play in the deck. Yeah. I think the deck is almost competitive. Like, almost playable. Like, I think it is playable, actually, like a GP.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
This, and there's another 2-drop that does this.
But it isn't a dwarf. The reckless one is a human, which says a lot about what wizards think of humans. That were reckless and hasty. Instead of careful. But, what else?
Although, they have talked about perhaps making dwarfs a new ever-white creature type.
What? Why? Seriously?
Yeah.
But what about evil dwarfs? What if we ever go... What if we have Plane Shift 2? Not Plane Shift... Yeah. Player Chaos 2. Will we have black dwarves?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, we did have a blue braids, and everyone's like, why?
Anyway, next.
She's good.
Glint Steel Artisan, 2 and a white. Creature Dwarf Artificer, 2/2 Fabricate 1. No constructed play, I'd say.
No, just limited. It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun.
Next, Herald of
the Fairgrounds.
I speak English.
Yeah.
2 and a white, creature human. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control.
Zane, how do you say Mutavault? Mudavault. Isn't that the correct? That's clearly the correct way to say Mutavault, isn't it?
Always.
Always.
George.
Okay, so yeah, when I enter battlefield, group creature +1/+1. Again, no value.
Okay. Yeah.
Next card.
I'd like to talk about this for a moment. So, for those of you that don't know, I like to play control. Specifically, white-blue control. And so, first of all,
how would they know? It's no one has to talk about Wrath of Gods.
I can talk about Wrath of Gods for a long time. So this is impeccable timing. 1 in the white. Instant. Impeccable timing deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. So I'd like to talk first about the beautiful artwork of a Johnny about to cut off somebody's head.
But Johnny's a Anaya Planeswalker. He's not Control Planeswalker. Playing him a Control deck completely disrespects Anaya.
I don't think it matters.
It's massive disrespect Anaya. Like, oh yeah, so I would love to be aggressive and smash your face in, but we're just gonna contemplate and Lightning Helix.
I don't think that matters.
You play white-blue. He doesn't even work in white-blue.
I don't think it matters. We're having another great moment with the best Planeswalker in Magic, the most diverse character.
Tibble the Fiendblood.
This costs as much as Tibble does.
Strictly better in draft.
It does. I would rather draft this than Tibble.
Think what the fucking guys. Tibble costs as much as this card. Tibble.
But does Tibble have a Johnny
Tibble doesn't even kill something. Tibble's just so bad.
Alright, but I really love this card.
Merely the card art beats Tibble. Like, just the card art.
Strictly.
Like, just better than Tibble.
Oh, yeah. So, but what this really means for me at heart is we're not going to see Gideon in Aether Revolt. And really, that's all that matters. I'm done with indestructible soldiers that I can't counter. I just want to gain life.
Gideon seems playing Vintage, you know that?
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Anyway, next card. 10 out of 10 by that one. Every format, all the time, every deck. Splash White.
Very good. Decent limited.
Anyway, Inspire Charge. 2 white, instant creatures you control get +1. Or +2/+1 until end of turn.
Wow, we've never seen this card before. This is totally original. Completely 100% original.
So unique.
So unique. Oh, it's an instant. I actually didn't prepare for that.
No trample though. Or first strike.
But I feel like Wizards of the Coast has been recently putting pump spells at sorcery speed. Nobody wants pump spells at sorcery speed. They're not good.
Infect does.
Well, that could actually just be banned, in my personal opinion. Along ban Aussies, but that's another story. It's just, I like this card because it's instant speed. I give him respect for that.
Alright, standard play, that's it, we're gone.
No, it's not standard play. No play.
No
Next card I want to talk about.
Okay, alright.
I love this card. I love this card so much. It's so cool.
Master Trinketer for 2 and a white, Dwarf Artificer.
2 and a white? Oh yeah, of course. And on Loading Arena the pre-release, it tap 4, the chat just exploded. Like, you tap 1 more mana! Oh, pardon.
I was there. Servos and Thopters, you control get +1/+1, and for 3 and a white, create a 1/1 servo artifact token. It's a 3/2. Now, I don't even think we have to talk about the second clause for a lot of it. It's very strong. All the servo cards want it. Fabricate.
But.
Yeah.
It does not say discard a card. Which is really important. All of the best token producers recently have said discard a card. This doesn't. It's such a good mana sink. Such a good mana sink. Because you can play. Problem with token producers mana sinks otherwise is, like, what if you draw a card you want to cast? Yeah. This thing you can just cast.
It also doesn't limit it. It doesn't tell you only sorcery speed. It doesn't tap once to turn. Yeah, so
it's really nice.
Very nice standard play.
Definitely.
Anywhere else? I don't really think so.
Training rounds. Modern training rounds.
Fair enough. Nint Bridge Patrol, 1 and a white.
Nint Bridge? Is it Nint? Is it? I thought it was 9th.
Isn't it Nint?
Well, I think we need an official ruling from Wizards on that. Is it Nint?
Ninth. There's no
Nint.
E.
I guess it is. I never noticed. I thought it was not. Everybody I've heard says 9th Bridge Patrol.
Isn't it Nint?
I think it's Nint. I think you're right. I think it's just that nobody has ever caught that.
You've heard it here first, guys. 1 and a white. Please don't be messing with me. Whenever another
It's probably 9.
Leaves the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on Ninth Bridge Patrol.
Okay, so
the Bridge Patrol.
It's Townsfolk, except that blink effect's a lot better.
Wait, but what this also means is, government.
There are bridges in Kaladesh.
Well, there are, which means there can be Leviathans in Kaladesh.
What? Oh, I guess bridges means water. Water means Leviathans. Yeah. Okay.
Means big, bulky blue rares.
Exactly.
So beautiful.
Well, every set needs a angel, a demon, a hydra, a phoenix, and a sea creature / sphinx. Every block. I think any block that doesn't have those things is a failure.
I agree. I don't think this will see much play.
No.
Alright. Next, pressure point, 1 and a white. Instant, tap target creature, draw a card.
Why doesn't this card say, like, tap target creature, put 4 counters on it, when, at the beginning of your upkeep, remove a counter, when the last counter is removed, sacrifice the creature. Like, that'd be so cool, like one of those, like, death touches, like, just, like, I tap you, and then Zane's like, oh, nothing, walks around, then when it just explodes.
Alright, but, so the art is this dwarf dude climbing up and tasering some giant fox?
Poor fox, like.
But you know what else this means? It means there are giant foxes on Kaladesh, like there were on Theros.
There are giant foxes on Theros?
Yeah, there was a 6/4, wasn't there?
I don't know. I didn't especially follow the giant foxes of Theros.
Yeah, Wolf and Goliath.
Oh yeah, this card. I actually like this card.
Yeah, see?
I like the artwork a lot.
But they don't have a
6/5.
fox. It's really nice.
I don't know if it's a fox. It looks almost maybe like a hyena fox.
Well, there was a hyena.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that guy looks too small.
Maybe it's larger than life. Maybe the hyena is in larger than life.
Maybe. But awful. Anyway, next card. Yeah. Propeller Pioneer, 3 and a white, flying, fabricate 1, 2/1.
If you want this, go sit decent limited. No one else.
Yeah.
Next.
Refurbish.
Now this card is
3 and a white. Sorcery.
Interesting.
Return target artifact creature you control from your graveyard to the battlefield.
So yeah, so if you have Blightsteel in your graveyard, boom, Blightsteel. Now granted, I don't think that's good in reality. Wait, does Blightsteel have the claws shuffle back in? Because I knew that.
Let me check.
What's the?
Yes, it does.
But Sundrain Titan doesn't, which is odd. And Inkwell.
What doesn't?
Sundrain Titan and Inkwell both don't have it. Which is interesting. And Platinum Empyrean. But another card is much better for Platinum Empyrean, which we'll be discussing later. But yeah. I really like this card. I think it's fun. I think that I might see playing like some like standard like artifact reanimator deck. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see about it.
You could build like combo janky pins.
Anyway, next card, Revoke Privileges.
1 mana it's a 2 mana and a white. And check creature. Creature can attack, block, or crew vehicles. Pacifism.
One more.
Probably won't see playing standard.
Yeah.
Next one. Server Expedition. 1 and a white. Get 2/1 servo sorcery speed. Color servers. Fun. Nothing much to talk about.
Yeah. Alright, Sky Swirl Harrier. 4 and a white. Flying. 3/4 bird.
Birds. I love birds.
You
know that birds are the only major tribe that doesn't have a planeswalker. Now that the Adulkans have one, birds are like massively underrepresented.
They are?
Yeah, totally. Think what name a tribe that's bigger than birds that doesn't have a planeswalker.
I can't.
Exactly.
Wait, let me think. No, elves have Nissa. Is there a bat planeswalker?
A bat planeswalker.
Batman. Batman would be a Orzhov planeswalker. Totally.
No, he wouldn't, because he doesn't extort from the weak. He'd be mono black.
No, but he's so fearful.
But I don't know.
In the story, he can't get a green ring because he doesn't have enough willpower, but he can't get a yellow ring because he doesn't have enough fear. But he has enough to control one sometimes.
No, he can't get over his parents' death.
That's true. Yeah. Which makes him black.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a black-white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, next card.
Sky Whaler Shot. Now, before we get into the card, this card is awesome. They're harpooning a giant sky whale. Like, what is cooler than that?
Moby Dick.
Yeah, like flying Moby Dick. Like, that'd be like... Like, you could, like, write it up. Okay. Oh, the card does 3 mana, instant, target creature with power 3 or greater, score 1. I think we'll still play in standard. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, you have to remember, like, now that Coco's gone, what do you want to kill? You probably want to kill creatures with that power. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, next card. I'm going to talk about this.
Next card.
No, you're going to have to be quiet.
The next card is so good. I want to talk about it.
Castle Dromedary, 1 white, creature camel, 0/4. Now, you might be saying, isn't it just Yoke Dogs? It's strictly better Yoke Dogs. And you might be saying, what makes it better than Yoke Dogs? Well, it's a camel.
And you know no. The best thing with that, like, normally, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, original camel with banding gets around, like, a 9.5. Like, normally, like,
that's pretty
but that
accurate.
set had desert, which you kill camel. There is no desert in this set. Wizards let their guard down. They forgot to put desert in to balance the camel metagame.
I think it's over.
I think the game's gonna be banned. Like,
standard is ruined.
It's just
assault formation. That card's gonna get unbanned, rotated back in because they wanted it to.
They'll just print Collected Company again to balance out the metagame.
Yeah. Anyway, next card, Thriving Ibex. This is a goat.
Another goat.
Another petting zoo creature I love. We got crabs. We got goats.
Yeah,
we got camels.
Instead of zoo in standard, it'll be petting zoo. It'll be petting zoo.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
I make him hyena. Can a hyena be in the petting zoo? I think the hyena should really go to petting zoo.
Yeah, I'd say so. But next is, should we talk more about Thriving Ibex?
I mean, it gets the 2 energy. Not really. It's not gonna see any play.
Okay. Next is Toolcraft Exemplar. 1 white. Dwarf Artificer, 1/1. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control an artifact, it gets +1. Or +2/+1 until end of turn. If you control 3 or more artifacts, it also gains first strike until end of turn. Good.
So it's
servo deck.
It seems really good.
Yeah.
If you have Metalcraft, it's a 3/2 first strike. If you just have 1 artifact, it's a 3/2. People are saying it's better than Wild Nacatl. It's complete BS. It's not better than Wild Nacatl. No. There's nothing comparison to Wild Nacatl. The card is super broken. But I think this card will definitely see some play. I think I even see play in like the Sculpting Steel deck.
Yeah.
Which is like a more budget affinity deck. It runs like more counter spells. I think it runs Mana Link, doesn't it?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, but it's like a more budget, more fun.
Alright, next card, Trusty Companion. Another part of the petting zoo deck.
Exactly.
1 white, hyena, vigilance. Trusty Companion can't attack alone. 3/2.
Very solid. I like it.
Standard play? Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, probably not.
Sylvan Advocate is just too good.
Yeah, Sylvan Advocate. Oh boy, that card. It's so good.
I don't know. But somehow it's good enough that it's seeing more play than player, which I don't understand.
I called it. It would be good. You heard it here first. Well, you didn't, but you get the point. Time travel.
Visionary
Augmenter. It's a 2 white. Dwarf Artificer, Fabricate 2, 2/1.
The number of dwarves in the set is very surprising.
So
on the servers, I didn't see so many dwarves. Like, now I'm looking at it again, there are so many dwarves.
You know what else this means?
What?
So, she's wearing like this suit of armor, right?
Iron Man's and Kaladesh.
Yeah. But you know what else this means?
What?
So when she's like in the arena beating people up, she like just shoots out some like
she's a white dwarf. Why would she be in the arena fighting people? She's a white dwarf on like a friendly plane.
What is she gonna do?
This isn't.
Oh, I guess she's part of like the patrol.
Or she's probably just like building machines with her bigger hands. Like this isn't like the fight pits of Dominaria with like Phage. This is like Happy Kaladesh.
Okay, but like maybe she fights gremlins at the fair.
Gremlin punch.
Okay, but basically what this means is she can throw out 2 buzz droids from Star Wars. Shout out to my favorite movie.
No one else loves that movie scene.
I don't need it.
Next we have Fixed Restoration Angel.
No comment.
It's not good. No. It's fixed.
We're done. Onto blue. Oh boy, we gotta speed this up.
No, we don't. It's only been like half an hour. We have like 3 more hours left. Okay. Aether Meltdown. It's fine. I like it. It seems really good. I'm mostly playing standard.
But I like Crush of Tentacles.
It's 2 mana.
What's crack?
It's 2 mana. It's 2 mana. You get 2 energy.
And it's flash.
It doesn't make you pay energy. And it has flash. And I really like it in like a blue deck, a blue shell.
Hey, wait.
Like a really blue aggressive shell.
Is that the Visionary Augmenter's art?
What?
It could be.
No, it's not. It's that big 5/7.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Which -4 actually doesn't stop.
Next one. We'll see playing standard. I'm very certain. Aether Theorist, 2 mana, 1/3. When I enter battlefield, get 3 energy. Pay energy, Sky 1.
It's a rogue, too.
Really good. It's a Vidalcan rogue.
Yeah.
How do you have Vidalcan? Are they supposed to be like really organized? Like, how do you have a Vidalcan rogue? Like, who at Wizard side? We should print this as rogue.
Yeah, whatever.
I like it.
Oh well.
It seems very good.
I really like it.
Definitely standard in like a more controlling shell.
Yeah. Aether trade ones. Seasonal blue.
Like how many? Like
return target permanent.
The 6 printing.
Control, and target for standard printing though.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
I thought it saw play in like original Zendikar. I'm pretty sure it was printed original Zendikar. Might be wrong.
Let me just check. Oh, yep, Worldwide. My mistake.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like the cool bridge art.
Which also appeared in Conspiracy.
Of course, yeah.
I like the art.
But yeah, I get.
Oh, what else? Oh, she did the Chromox Inventions art too.
Zane.
Yeah.
We don't need to look at artwork right now. We need to look at cards.
Oh, she did the Queen Marchesa art too.
Good. Okay, good. Zane.
Oh, she did the Molten Pinnacle art
okay.
too.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, that's enough.
Thank you. Okay,
right.
Next card.
Aether Squall Ancient. I got my Leviathan.
Exactly.
That's another check mark off the
I don't think we really need
Fat Pack Rares.
I don't think we need to discuss this.
I think we should start the Fat Pack Rare party.
I think we
collect all the janky hiders.
I think we should go into deep depth in this card and its playability. Next card.
Should.
Next card I actually want to talk about for a while.
Oh boy.
Ceremonious Rejection.
Yeah.
1 mana counter target color spell. This card is really good.
Oh,
if you look at it, especially in Vintage Legacy, but I think
wait,
Modern,
I have something to say.
What?
If you don't look at it for long enough, sometimes you might just reject it. It's not good. Well, you're wrong.
Good.
Just like
saying it's not working.
Just like the rejection of that invention, you might ruin their career.
But it's just wrong. Okay, I'm saying back on top card.
Okay.
It's really good.
Oh yeah.
If you look at like in Modern, 2 of the top 4 decks are Bant Eldrazi's and Affinity.
Yeah.
Counters them, so I think it's definitely a good sideboard piece there.
Mm-hmm.
And Vintage Legacy is just insanely good. Like, again, my personal opinion is that Thought-Knot Seer is the best creature ever printed. People disagree with me that I think that on its own it's not, but with the combination of all the lands available to it, I think it's best creature ever printed. I think it's unbelievably powerful. I think it'd probably be banned in Modern.
What? Ceremonious Rejection?
No. Thought-Knot Seer.
Okay.
I think it's the best creature ever. I think that Thought-Knot Seer...
Alright, we're getting off topic.
No, we're not getting off topic. I think that this is a very good topic to talk about. Thought-Knot Seer is, like, if you look at it, like, it's the most played creature, like throughout the formats.
It is?
It's top 10 for Modern, top 5 for Legacy, number 1 for Vintage. But, like, if you just take every single format and look at the top most played cards, most played creatures, it ranks number 1. It ranks overall... Like, the average standing, it would rank number 1. It's such a good creature. Okay, but I don't want to get too off topic. Yeah.
But it's good.
It's really good. I thought it was really But this Ceremonious Projection, I think we'll see a fair amount of play, especially in Vintage Legacy. Like, a ton of play in Vintage, but a lot of play in...
Alright,
I think a fair amount of play in Modern.
Confiscation.
Word
coup.
Confiscation coup.
Yeah, English, best subject of mine. A plus.
A plus. A plus.
I can give you my grade certificate.
Choose target artifact or creature. You get 4 energy, and you may pay any amount of energy to get it. Yeah, Mind Control's a good card.
It's a story spotlight.
Especially when it isn't an enchantment that can be killed. This card will definitely play in standard.
It's basically Tessera being like, give me that.
Yeah.
My arm needs to get bigger.
I don't think that's how it worked, but okay. But yeah,
right.
I really like our commander.
Now this is what I'm gonna talk about this card. Curio Vendor.
We're not talking about this card. It's Reflector Mage.
It is Reflector Mage. It's 1 in blue.
Why doesn't it
2/1.
why doesn't it about something like
Delican, but he's shooting lasers and there's mirrors.
Yeah, it's called Reflector Mage. Maybe.
Maybe it is Reflector Mage.
It's reborn.
But you know what else?
Maybe
he doesn't have a.
Maybe Kaladesh is a parallel universe Zendikar. I know what you're thinking.
Alright. But he doesn't have a subtype. He doesn't have a class type, just a race type.
Oh, my favorite card is this is a card from Original Mirrodin, which is it's an artifact creature. That's it. It's just an artifact creature.
Okay.
It's not an artifact creature class. It's just artifact creature.
Okay.
But then the rest of the card creatures in the set all have artifact creature like construct. It's just an artifact creature. Just like we just forgot to make it. Like, well, I don't feel like construct really encapsulates the imagery of this unplayable rare. I think they make a more artistic sense. We're gonna knock you out of creature type.
Anyway, Disappearing Act.
Yay.
1 blue instant.
More bad.
Additional cost to cast it. I don't like it.
Does it make you cry in the inside day?
I like blue counter spells.
It is a cancel, just slightly much worse than cancel.
Why can't we have Mana Leak?
You do.
I mean, we got strictly worse Mana Leak, but I can't complain.
Strictly worse Mana Leak will see play is the problem. At this point, what blue players are like so desperate, like they're like,
you know, Wizards.
Stop printing good blue cards attached to white cards. I don't want to play white cards. I just want to play blue cards.
I play white and blue cards, but
yeah, but you don't play. Yeah, but exactly that's the point. Like spell quellers are very creatures. Next card,
Dramatic Reversal.
Now I know what you're thinking. This card's completely unplayable, and it is. But I was thinking, you know what this card's really fun with?
A Johnny.
No, Icy Scepter.
Oh.
It's 2 mana instant. So I'm gonna give you a brew round list. Icy Scepter. This Training Grounds. A bunch, Arbor Elf and QR Follower. What's the one mana enchant land?
No idea.
You know what you're talking about. Enchant land, tap for 2 mana. Enchant Forest. Utopia Sprawl. And then a bunch of other enchant land effects. And then one of Whispers, like the card, like 1 mana draw a card buyback. And what you do is you just get infinite mana really easily with it. So unplayable, so like, but I would love to try making a fun build around stupid combo jank deck with it. A lot of fun.
Anyway,
next
card,
one.
Era of Innovation.
Era. Thank you.
1 in blue enchantment whenever an artifact or artificer creature type.
I didn't notice that.
Enters. Yep, you gotta catch that. Enters the battlefield under your control. You may play 1 generic. Yep, generic, not colorless.
They only put 1 card in the entire set with colorless mana on it, just to screw up many players.
You get 2 energy counters.
Judge.
Pay 6 energy. Sacrifice Era of Innovation. Draw 3 cards.
So it's like divination, like for 2 mana. I like it a lot.
I don't know.
I like it a lot.
It feels like.
I think that's playing standard.
I think you're gonna forget a lot to pay 1 mana.
Yeah, maybe. Also, it's I don't know. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Anyway,
I can't wait for the pros to like all forget like it's just Artificer on it, and like they're gonna cast all the Artificers and like figure out the trigger. It's gonna be awesome.
Anyway, I like this card. This next card, I think I might buy the artwork for this card.
Actually, I think that Era of Innovation will see play. Is there an Artificer Planeswalker? He and Colonel are, but they're mono red.
Yeah.
Which is the coast? Print a mono blue or a blue red Artificial Planeswalker. Unless not
Planeswalker.
No, we already have Planeswalkers.
Legendary
we already have multiple Planeswalkers. Wait, is the mono blue legend an artificial? We'll see soon. Next card, Experimental Aviator. 5 mana, flying, 0/3. And as a battlefield to get 2 1/1 colorless Thought Leaders. I like the card a lot.
I like it. He's like dancing with the stopper buds.
I think we'll definitely see playing Commander as in like the bounce deck.
Rune.
Brago.
Rune.
Because it's just broken with Brago.
Yeah, I like Rune though.
I like Brago.
Okay.
I like Eldrazi Displacer.
Alright, next card, Failed Inspection.
Then how does it hit you on the inside? Dead or
It makes
dying?
me feel like
Did someone abrupt decay you?
I think what it has I think what it should really read is failed blue
counter spell. Another failed blue counter. It just makes me feel sad. Doesn't even say draw cards.
Isn't there a 4 mana card that does this from cons? Or with Dragon Lord Ojutai, but you don't discard a card? Or does that cost 1 more mana?
That costs 1 more mana. But there's a card that's... It's not in... I don't think it's in Modern. Maybe in Modern. Yeah, it's Critical Command. No, but there's, Dissipate.
Oh, yeah.
Or, yeah.
The problem with this is...
Play.
If
Conspiracy 2.
In draft or anything, when you play this, when you leave up 4 mana, they can kind of tell you're gonna cast.
And then you get a loot, it's just not good. It's just not a good card.
Anyway, Gear Seeker Servant.
So it has affinity. So Wizards of the Coast,
5.
They were doing something, and they decided to print another affinity card. So nothing good bad happened. Like there's no broken affinity cards, were there?
No.
No. That's very fair mechanic. Yeah.
5 blue. Serpent. 5/6. Cost 1 less for each artifact you control, and for 6 mana, it can't be blocked this turn.
But in all honesty, it's not that good. It's not that good. They made sure that it wouldn't be broken.
Fat pack list though.
They massively overcost it, which I don't blame them in all honesty. I think that they had to have massively overcost it. But I don't know, if you play Affinity...
And the second...
Maybe if you're playing Modern Affinity, you just get double blue.
I don't know.
Next one.
It doesn't have any evasion.
I really like this next card.
Glimmer of Genius.
Wait, yeah.
4 mana,
so
instant.
It's 1 more than Divination, but it's an instant. That's really
and you get to scry 2, draw 2, and get 2 energy.
Scrying 2 right before you draw 2 is basically equivalent of drawing 3, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Especially late game, it just becomes so good because then you just put lands to the bottom. I really
You'd obviously love to draw 2 and then scry
2. Yeah. Dane loves 1 mana cards that draw cards, scry 2.
Oh, Serum Vision, my old friend.
So much worse.
Conspiracy 2.
Yeah, that was really awesome. That was a really great frequent. Next
card.
one. I want to see play. I think it'll good see play.
Glint Nest Crane.
I think it's good to see play in Legacy Sauce Vintage. Fetch out your Moxen. Black Lotus.
Maybe. Net 1 free mana off that.
Yeah.
1 blue. Glint Nest Crane. Creature bird flying. 1/3. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand.
I like it a lot.
Put the rest at the bottom of your library in any order.
I like the Orc a lot. Also.
It is nice. Looks really good.
I think it's like, it reminds me a lot of, what's it called? Trinket Mage.
Yeah.
It's like if Trinket Mage had birds.
Yeah, okay. I like it. Next card. This is another great card for the Petting Zoo deck. High Tide Hermit.
It's a hermit crab.
It is a hermit crab.
It's a 4/4 hermit crab. It's a
giant
very large hermit crab. It has Defender, but you can pay 4 energy.
No, 2 energy.
2 energy, give it. Lose Defender, but it enters the battlefield, get 4 energy. It's fine. No playability unless you're building crabs.
Dude, aren't there like 2 crabs in standard right now?
I think there are more than 2 actually.
Oh right, weren't there 2 printed in?
I think Ancient Crab is a really good card.
And High Tide Hermit.
I think Modern is the correct place for this card.
I have a playset of Hedron crabs.
I mean, 5 mana for a 4/4 defender. That's pretty good.
The crabs.
That's a pretty good curve. I mean,
personally, I think crabs should have
restricted ban list.
Crabs should be able to ping, because they pinch you.
No, but they have to be able to whenever they block, they don't additional damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Next one. I really like this card. I think this card
Insidious
will see so much commander play.
2 blue. Instant. Choose 1. Counter target spell. You may choose new targets for target spell. Copy target instant or sorcery. You may choose new targets for this copy. It is not cryptic command. The dream is over.
They already printed better cryptic command, just not modern legal. What's it called? Mystic Confluence is better. This Confluence is like Jace's Ingenuity if you want. Jace's Ingenuity if you wanted to. It could also just be like cryptic command.
Yeah.
But like this card I like this card a lot. I think it'll see some pretty considerable standard play. I don't know if it's better than the 4 mana one, which is excel everything from the stack. I don't think it is. Because what you can do is you can is it target spell? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get rid of an Emrakul, which is fairly annoying. But changing like a well-placed murder is really nice. Doubling it. I don't know when you're gonna double a spell. I don't know when that's better than just taking control
next
spell.
card. It's pretty good though.
I think it's a lot. I think we'll see a ton of commander play.
Right.
Just so versatile.
Next card, Janjeet Century. I got Janjeet though.
Yeah. How did you get Janjeet and not Sentry?
I'm good with fantasy names.
Not good with English language.
2 and a blue. When it enters the battlefield, get 2 energy counters. Tap, pay 2 energy. You may tap or untap target artifact or creature. It's a 2/3. No playability.
I'm sorry. Why is this card a print? Why did they print this card? Like Kior's Follower. Did you read that card? Kior's Follower costs 1 less mana. You got 1 less toughness, yes, but you didn't have to do anything with energy. It was just so much better. Okay, let's go. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Longfin Skywell. 2 blue.
Other successes. It's a Skywell. Like
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
We need a legendary Moby Dick one.
We do. That'd be so cool. Like a legendary whale in the next set.
And it's white blue.
Yeah, like a flying whale. Like that'd be. I mean, that'd be super cool. That'd be really awesome if they did that. Wizards of the Coast, you should do that. You put a flying whale on the set.
You heard it here first, guys.
It needs to be flying. If it's not flying, revolt. We're gonna have an 8th revolt in the streets.
With the Johnny. Yeah,
we're just gonna we're just need to tearing down all the aether power lines.
Also, if you kill Gideon Wizards, I don't really care.
You heard it first. Yeah, you can just kill Gideon. But I feel like they need to be but you could. Why is Nissa the only non-human planeswalker?
Nissa's racist.
Yes, Ian, you should bring up racial issues on this Magic podcast.
It's actually species.
Speciesist. No, she's not. She's racist. I'm pretty sure she's racist. I think she's racist to her own species.
She is?
Yeah, remember?
No, she only liked her tribe of elves, didn't she?
Exactly. That's racist.
Yeah.
All elves are racist. You heard it here first. Okay, next card.
Alright, Malfunction, 3 and a blue, enchantment aura, enchant artifact or creature. When Malfunction enters the battlefield, tap enchanted permanent. The enchanted permanent doesn't end tap during its controller's untap step. I
literally love this theme. I love the theme. The whole set is this massive adventure competition, and everybody's just sabotaging each other. Like, look at that. Those gears fell off accidentally. That's funny. I really like that.
I didn't place the gremlins there.
I didn't release the gremlins on your children. It's not my fault that they were wearing all artifacts.
Don't give them energy counters after midnight. That's a great movie, by the way. It's on Amazon Prime. It's on video
Amazon Prime for free. It's the only movie on Amazon Prime for free.
Not to mention, we're sponsored by Audible and Amazon Company. Okay, we're not, but you get the idea.
Please don't sue us.
Please
don't sue us. This is our first episode.
Metallurgic Summonings.
Don't give the gremlins artifacts after midnight, or something bad will happen.
They'll transform into werewolves.
It's just rolling into the crowd horde, comes out of Susie's bedroom.
Metallurgic Summonings.
I love it.
3 blue. Enchantment. This is a mythic.
It is a mythic.
I'm not loving that, but
I love that.
Well. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, create XX.
No, we're going to talk about that fact that you don't like that. Why do you like that thing?
Well, I really don't like the
but the idea of mythics are you have planeswalkers number 1, and then you have unplayable rares. So they don't have to be expensive.
That's true.
But the Wizards of the Coast kind of changed that by printing Grim Players, which is I really like the card. I'm happy that they printed Grim Players.
But it feels like a rare.
But Grim Players it's it worked out in the end. It's only $8, but it could have been really disastrous if it had been this insanely broken, which it is already really broken. So yeah, I really like the card. What should I say? Yeah. Metallurgic Summonings seems really funny commander. I'm gonna play some commander.
We can read it though. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, create an XX construct creature token where X is in spells. That spell's converted mana cost. 3 blue, exile Metallurgic Summonings. Return all instant and sorceries from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only if you control 6 or more artifacts. Which means hopefully you've cast 6 or more instants and sorceries. Which means hopefully you're already winning the game.
Storm. There's so many. I feel like Wizards of the Coast seriously actually want Storm to be a thing.
They don't have good enough cards.
No, they printed Affinity for artifacts.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to force Storm. It's they're trying to force just strictly worse versions of previously broken mechanics. Now, when are we gonna see Dredge again? Oh, the artworks are pretty. Oh, sorry. Zane's just looking up Sword of Feast and Famine arc. My personal favorite artwork in all Magic.
Invention one, not the.
Yeah, no, yeah. The new artwork is so beautiful. Who does it again?
Sorry, I closed it.
Whoever does it, thank you so much. That card is, like, I always having trouble saying to my friends, like, well, what's your favorite Magic artwork? I was like, I don't know. I like some different. I like Cryptic Command.
Oh, I like the new the Path to Exile promo.
This takes the cake, no questions. It is gorgeous. It is. Is it Trees?
No, it's.
It doesn't look like Trees.
Steve Belden.
If you're listening to Steve Belden, I want you to paint like something awesome, like and just send it to me.
Just don't paint Sword of Fire Knights, because those cards were lame.
I don't know.
They look like guns.
They kind of look like guns, but they were cool. But this one is so cool. It's like this machete, but like we're off topic. Okay.
But it's still really nice.
So pretty.
Anyway, Minister of Inquiries.
Why is you see he's like just book be gone. Like why are the Vidalcan like so like anti-knowledge? Like aren't they supposed to be like really knowledgeable?
Yeah, you shouldn't rip up books, man. Give them to me. Don't forget to mail me your books.
Especially if you have Steve Menenian's new Gush book.
Dude, I'd pick that up.
I picked that up, so it even has the new table diagrams.
Ooh. Anyway, Master of Inquiries, when it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Tap it, pay 1 energy, target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library.
It's really embarrassing to say this, but my opponent cast had this out and cast a Sashili's Artistry and copied this, and I was like, why? What's that stupid? They milled me out. It was really embarrassing. It was really embarrassing to get milled out in a non-mill supported format.
It's okay.
And I had like this awesome board tape. There was so many vehicles. Like I had like the looting copter.
Vroom. Start your engines.
I know, it's so cool, but
that card's bad.
That card's bad. Except in Red Vehicles and Standard.
I don't think this will see any play.
Oh no. Just no.
Nimble Innovator, 3 blue. Vidalcan Artificer.
Although you have to remember,
when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. No, 2/2, no play.
No, it's mostly play. There's that 1-mana artifact from Mirrodin that does the same thing.
What?
It's like this horn. This is a 1-mana artifact from Mirrodin.
Which card though?
No. It's like this card. No, it's one.
Minister of Inquiries.
Yeah, 1-mana artifact. Tap it. Tap end ship. Put 2 charge counters. Tap it. Remove charge counter. Put the top 3 cards. Target library. Put library to the graveyard. It sees play in like Dredge.
Okay,
but anyway. It's a colored mana. It's colored.
Next card. I really like this card. Padim, Console of Innovation.
Is it an Artificer? It is! So there is an Artificer. So now you can play your mono blue Artificer tribal.
Yay!
Tribal Artificers.
Artificers you control, or artifacts you control text first.
Why isn't there Artificer Lord?
Because
Artificers
because his Minister of Inquiries is ripping up all their books.
Artificers you control have Hexproof.
Why is his face red?
Because some of the Vulcan have that.
Is it because they're special, like Dovin Ben?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
At the beginning of your upkeep, you control the artifact with the highest converted mana cost.
I do like this guy.
Or tied for the highest converted mana cost. Draw a card.
So basically, he's 4 mana. That says artifact you control Hexproof, and if you're playing an artifact team deck, every turn draw a card. He's really good. He's really good.
I do think he might not be as good because he doesn't have red in him. Like.
So what? Like
there are some red good artifact cards.
Yes, no, totally. I would like to see a red blue, but he couldn't be red blue. He doesn't work in red blue.
His face is red. I think that counts.
Just his face.
Judge.
Also, I think it's a flavor fail. There is this like Thopter thing in the imagery, and he doesn't make any Thopters.
I think personally he should be like crushing it, because even though he's
he's
a console of innovation.
He's not a bad guy.
He isn't.
He's no.
Well, he rejected that artifact. He's in ceremony.
No. You're thinking of the evil guy on the Insidious Will. The guy going after Chandra.
Yeah.
That's the. Can you go back to the card?
Which card?
No down.
He is in ceremony.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Keep going. This one. Chief of Compliance. That guy is mean.
Oh, I hope we get
I really hope like a blue-black version of him.
Unless Johnny cut his head off, in which case.
There's no way.
Maybe he comes back maybe he comes back as an Aetherborn.
Oh, that'd be weird. That'd be really weird. Also, what happened to Aetherborn? Like, we're not getting much story with him, I feel like.
They live young and die fast.
I love that.
But they die fast before they live.
You have to die before you can live. Maybe that's actually the real message. I wonder what happens if they switch like, the converted mana cost on those two cards. I think like die young would be live fast would be way too good. Die young would be way too bad. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, next card.
Paradoxal Outcome. 3 blue. Return any number of target non-land permanents, non-token permanents you control. Their owner's hand. Draw a card. For each card. Return to this hand. Praise our Phyrexian Overlords. Next card.
Praise our Phyrexian. I want to see this card. I want to see this card see play in Pure Steel Paladin Storm.
It seems fun though.
It seems like a lot of fun. I think. I'm really excited for MTG Goldfish to do some like ridiculous.
What doesn't it share the artwork? Doesn't it look similar to Phyrexian Processor?
What? No.
It shares art with some Phyrexian card.
Phyrexian Processor is like original, like it's not Phyrexian Processor. Rashmi. Oh, little fact, or actually wild new fact, Rashmi is an anagram of Mishra, who was a kind of like a robot dude. He's brother of.
Yeah, it's reprocessed. Shout out to Mythic Spoiler.
Wait, what? Sacrifice. Oh, it is. Oh my god. So, I think this is pretty obviously that Wizards Host is going to hint that somehow she's going to get the Phyrexians to, she's going to do something's going to bad. I feel like she's a good person. I feel like she's going to have something to do that will not end well.
So, we're going to talk about some flavor for a moment. So, the last time we saw interplanetary travel without a planeswalker
was Yawgmoth.
And there were Phyrexians involved.
Mm-hmm.
And, so there's already Tezzeret, and where else was Tezzeret?
Mirrodin.
That's right. Mirrodin.
But the thing is, again...
But what was on Mirrodin?
No,
That's right. Phyrexians.
Okay.
What's coming? That's right. Phyrexians.
No, the thing is, I think that Tezzeret's not... Tezzeret's not a part of it. Tezzeret failed his mission in Mirrodin.
That's true.
I think that...
Oh my.
I like Tezzeret. He's my favorite Planeswalkers. He's really cool, I think, personally. But I think that, that the Phyrexians will come, it'll just be on their own terms.
Maybe she creates new versions of the Phyrexians.
And I think, I think they'll accidentally come and they'll take her over.
Okay.
And she'll become like the Karn version of Karn.
Karn's still alive, though.
Yeah, but she'll be their,
anyway,
the Lord of
Revolutionary
Inventions.
Rebuff.
Dang, aren't you so excited for this?
Blue.
For this counterspell? Okay. Now, honestly, it
counter
is
target non-artifact spell unless its controller pays 2.
It is the best counterspell we've had in a very long time, and we have to give them credit for that. Good job, Wizards.
Good job, Wizards. You still printed an awful card.
Zane, it's actually a pretty good card. It'll see a lot of standard play. We're talking about standard conducted here. It will see a lot of standard play, I think, personally.
But I personally have to talk about the flavor fail on this card. See, they printed a card with Revolution on it, not in the set called Aether Revolt. And that really bugs me the wrong way.
That bugs you?
It does.
Why does it bug you?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right.
Just doesn't feel right.
Anyway, next card. Saheeli's Artistry.
I've opened this card so many times. Limited.
4 blue.
It's not as bad as the Inventors Fair as Zane was this. I was doing a draft and I opened not draft.
No, sealed.
And I opened
X-Matrix.
Triple Inventors Fair, and I was like, ugh, and then I opened Paradoxal Outcome. So my rares, and I had it. Some 4 of my rares were like 100% unplayable. And I was just like. Ugh. I think that Wizards was trying to push the storyline, so they're seeding the packs.
Maybe.
But
so it says choose one or both.
This card is so good.
Create a token that's a copy of target artifact. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact. Except it's create a token that's a copy of target creature, except it's an artifact in addition
to other.
The
idea of Saheeli is like she isn't an artificer. She just creates. She duplicates artifacts.
She can't make stuff.
She can. She can't.
She can make it better.
She can't make anything new.
She can improve it, right?
But she also doesn't make sense. She isn't her own mind.
But she says from the first touch, I know exactly what the metal wants to be.
Exactly.
Oh, maybe she's controlled by the Phyrexians.
No, I feel like she is controlled by the government.
Maybe.
I feel like she has no ability to, because all of her cards clone something.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Anyway, select for inspection.
Very interested in this card.
1 blue instant. Return target tapped creature to its owner's hand. Scry 1.
Wait, what? Oh.
It's not that
I
good.
have not realized that that's a tapped. I thought the card was way better than it was. I was thinking like, oh, this is better than Vapor Sign. This card doesn't mean insane.
Yeah,
Never mind. I didn't see that before.
That's bad. Shrewd Negotiation. 4 and a blue. Sorcery. Exchange control target artifact you control and target artifact you don't control for 5 mana.
Guess what? If you're playing a goat commander, you're very, very happy.
That's true.
That card's gonna be so good in that deck. It's gonna be, and actually, I think it'll see card playing standard.
This card?
Yeah.
5 mana.
5 mana. You
trade your Gearhulks.
No.
Live the dream.
It's a sorcery. You give them a servo, you get Emrakul. Okay, that's completely unrealistic.
Wait, Emrakul isn't an artifact though.
Target artifact or creature. You give them an artifact.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
You did not, did you?
Ninth Bridge Patrol.
Ninth Bridge Patrol.
Anyway, next card, Tezzeret's Ambition. Is this a reprint?
So bad. No, it's not. No, Tezzeret likes strong cards, but Tezzeret's Gamble is the other one.
Oh, yeah. Tezzeret is a gambler. He has some ambition.
Addiction.
And
this card is so bad, I'm sorry.
That's why he's black?
I don't know. Okay. This card is good and limited. It's just not playable.
Sorcery, draw 3 cards.
It's worse Jason's Immunity. So you have 4 mana, draw 3 cards. That's a very good card. 4 mana, draw 3 cards, right?
Yeah.
It's also sorcery. 5 mana, you have draw 3 cards instant, which is decent. But then you also have 5 mana, draw 3 cards sorcery, which is like playable. Then this is just worse than that.
Yeah.
And like it's good and limited. I'm just kind of disappointed. Like why can't they just make it like? Why can't they make it instant speed? Like, I would be fine. I understand the artifact clause. It makes sense. But why couldn't they also make it instant speed?
Yeah. Anyway, next card.
Next card,
Petting Zoo.
Thriving Sword. This card is so good and limited. You have no idea. It's so good and limited to be able to have a 1-drop. Even if energy outlets.
It's a 1/4 too.
It just takes over the game. No, it takes over the... I had a 6/9 turtle in the game.
It's really strong.
A 6/9 turtle.
It's Thriving Turtle.
Well...
Turtle, when it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on. It's a 0/3. So it's basically a 1/4 for 1.
Definitely.
That has to attack on turn 2.
So we're doing better than limited resources currently. We're only about an hour 15 minutes, and we're already through almost two colors.
Oh boy. I'm really tired, guys.
No, Dave, we're doing this all. No cutting it short. We'll get you sugar, Dave. Can
you go get me some sugar?
We'll take a break. We'll take a break after we get through blue.
Really?
Okay. We'll take a small break.
We can. Okay, whatever.
After black, for sure.
Sure.
After black.
Torrential Gearhulk.
Oh,
4 white.
This card is so good.
I love this card.
This card will see no standard play.
Blue.
No standard play.
Artifact Trigger. Construct. Flash.
No standard
when it enters
play.
the battlefield, you may cast target instant from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That card would be put into your graveyard. This turn, exile instead. 5/6. Love it. It's beautiful.
It's great.
Shoots water out of its hands.
This is
Probably
exactly what
painful.
This is exactly what the blue-white control deck needed, because currently, if you want to finish her, you're going for like you have like the colonnades, and you have your Sphinx of Rev.
Yeah.
But what you really want is like Batterskull. Problem with Batterskull, you put your shields down for a turn. Batterskull or Elspeth. You're putting your shields down for a turn. Or you play Teferi. And Teferi doesn't put your shield down for a turn. But simultaneously, Teferi only has 3 power and 4 toughness. So he's really not a good body.
And this...
On the other hand, this
you can flash this in too.
It's instant speed, so you don't have to put your shield down. And it's just so good.
It's really nice.
You can Cryptic Command, but you can just also Sphinx's Rev for 0.
Which... Anyway, next card.
It's really good.
Vendelic and Blade Master.
No, we're done with it. I really like this card. I think it's a great finisher. Okay. I think it might see play in Vintage Legacy. It's definitely Commander. I think this card will see no standard play, but it'll see a lot more play. Next one.
Vendelic and Blade Master. 2 and a blue. Creature Vendelic and Soldier. It's a 2/3 with prowess.
No comment.
I didn't know Vendelican said 6 fingers.
I did.
No. Oh well. The more you know.
The more you know.
Next card.
The Learning Channel.
World Fast Wingsmith. 3 in the blue.
This is TLC Magic.
Artificer. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, it gains flying. It's 3/3.
Decent.
Windrake. This is a reprint, by the way.
See Loperty. It's just Griff. It's just a Griffin, but blue. Very good card. I like it a lot. I think it's
2 in the blue. Drake flying.
But you know what the card looks like? You know what it looks like? It doesn't fit the rest of the set. The artwork doesn't fit. It looks very Dominarian.
It does look Dominarian.
It looks very Dominarian. You know what's not Dominaria?
Maybe
Phyrexia.
the Phyrexians are coming from Dominaria. No.
But they're sending wind drakes covered in Phyrexia.
Maybe it's not the Phyrexians from Mirrodin. Would that make sense? That?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very different. The Phyrexians and Mirrodin are artifact themed. When we think of Phyrexian, we're like, oh, artifacts. No, that's incorrect. Phyrexians are not artifact themed. Their Artifaxians are just evil themed. And
actually, that might be better.
The really cool thing is, like, I really like the idea. Like, you know what the flavor text in Elishborn says?
What?
It's like, Jin-Gitaxians talks of other worlds. And like, I feel like I can't wait for that.
The Elishborn flavor text, for those of you that don't know, says.
No, Jane, we need to translate it from a Phyrexian.
If Gitaxians whisper among themselves of other worlds. If they exist, we must bring Phyrexians' magnificence to them. Ooh, Elishborn reprint. I'm good with that.
What?
I'm good with Elishborn reprints.
She's pretty cheap now. She's so cool. Oh, I love the artwork. Did you know the special one, the one in Phyrexian? This one.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know.
And it makes no sense.
Yeah, but you can read it in Phyrexian.
Well, I don't speak Phyrexian.
I do. I said, how are you?
Fascinating.
Very fascinating.
Anyway, next.
I'm fluent in Phyrexian.
Alright, do you want to get started on black or...
What do you want? Do you want to take a small break?
Okay, sure. We'll be back in like a couple minutes.
Well, not for you guys. It'll be like no time at all. But like we'll be gone for a couple minutes. For us, but not for you guys. Hello and welcome back. We just took a small break and we're ready to start up again with black. I was saying, can you pull up the cards?
But Donkey.
But I know you love your game Donkey, but
This is your boy Donkey with Skyrim.
Wait, what? This is a new video? Oh.
We
had to watch a video, but now we'll start with black.
Right. Aetherborn Marauder. Excuse me. 3 in the black. Flying lifelink. Aetherborn Rogue. 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, move any number of +1/+1 counters from other permanents you control to Aetherborn Marauder.
This card's so good. So good.
Even constructed?
Okay, you're right. Never mind. It's I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's fun. I like it.
Ambitious Aetherborn, 4 in a black. Aetherborn Artificer, 4/3. Fabricate 1. You know, Aetherborn would have been a great time to bring back Vanishing.
I was about to say that. Or
phasing, or whatever.
No Vanishing.
Vanishing is
because they have the idea, I think, of them like slowly dying.
Yeah.
Or like, and then or having this ability like you can sacrifice an artifact to put another counter on them.
Oh yeah, that too.
Like, I think it might be slightly too complicated, but like maybe I think since Rebellion.
Aether Revolt.
Aether Revolt is next set. I think they could probably
maybe
bring
a
back.
Couple of them.
I would really like that.
Anyway, next card, Demon of Dark Schemes.
This card will see a lot play.
This hits the Fat Pack.
No, I did.
For a big black demon.
Yes, but unlike the rest of the checklist, this card is really good. And it's, if you look at it, it's like the exact opposite of the Angel.
That's true.
It kills everything, and it's so good. It's so good in Standard. It's so good in...
It actually kills
Commander.
Even the buffed servos and the Angel.
Yeah, no, I really like it.
The art's cool because it has, like...
I love the name, Demon of Dark Schemes.
3 black, 5/5 flying demon.
Mm-hmm.
When Demon of Dark Schemes enters the battlefield, all other creatures get -2/-2 until end of
So
turn.
it's Massacre Worms.
Assassin in black.
No. Massacre Worm costs 6 mana also. Is a 5/5. Does the exact same thing. Minus the fact that Massacre Worm isn't a flying. You get any energy and you can't pay 3 mana and 4 energy to put any creature from graveyard in the battlefield.
Yeah.
Let's say your opponent is playing a Turbo Emrakul deck. Let's just say that, okay?
Yeah.
And you play Demon or Dark Scheme, which is pretty bad probably main board because Turbo Emrakul decks, they don't run a lot of small creatures, right? But you have enough energy by then. You regenerate their Emrakul before they have a chance to.
Yeah.
It's
very strong. Standard play, definitely.
I think you'll see play is like a 1 or 2 of. No, the question is it better than Noxious Gearhulk? I think that you're going to be seeing a lot of switching between these two guys because Noxious Gearhulk is great at taking out decks that have one big threat. It's great against Emrakul decks. It's great against.
But this is great against the green-white
simultaneously, this is great against. I don't think green token. This is good against go wide decks.
Yeah. A lot of the.
So I think you're going to see like depending. I think both these will see play. Question is, which one will see play main board? Which one will see play sideboard? I think that's the real question.
Dude Operative, 1 in black.
Dude Operative.
The Hund.
I know, but the Dude Operative.
I like that.
Like
the Dude Operative.
Better.
Dude Operative. I think that's its new name.
Yeah.
1 in a black. Creature, human, rogue. As long as you control an artifact. Dude Operative gets +1/+0 and has Death Touch. It's a 2/2.
So it's a bear, so it passes the test. And if you have an artifact, it's a 3/2 Death Touch.
So if we have Nerd Artificer, Nerd Ape.
We haven't got to Nerd Ape, Dan. We're in black.
But if we have Nerd Ape, does this make this Dude Operative?
Dane.
George, get off X-Mage.
It does. Dane, it does.
Get off X-Mage.
Dane, it does.
Get off X-Mage.
Okay, fine. But the thing about it is, we're not in red yet. Stop messing with word or order.
All right, next card, Diabolic Tutor.
We totally needed this card. I mean, it's not like we got it.
2.
We just got it reprinted again. It's stuff we got reprinted in Conspiracy.
I really like the art in this set.
I do. I like the artwork. I like the flavor text.
I want the.
But why was it reprinted in Conspiracy 2?
I don't know. Because they needed more value.
But it's worth nothing.
But it's good.
No, it's not.
And drafted it.
No, it's not.
It isn't?
It makes any card in your deck cost 4 more to cast that you want to get.
Yeah, but you can get any card.
It's not good. I like it. I semi-liked it in Conspiracy because in a multiplayer environment when you have bigger creatures, it's really helpful to have a toolbox effect. But in this format, I get it. I like it, but why? Why didn't it like what? I love the flavor text. I love the artwork.
I want it in foil.
I love the they could so easily replace this with any card, any different thing. Like why is this a tutor?
I really like the art though.
I do. I like the fact that Juliana.
The art got spoiled before the actual card, right?
I think it got spoiled during packs. If I'm not right.
Or was this in the? No, this card was in Magic Story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked a lot. Okay, next card. Complete failure.
George,
Dion.
Can you close X-Mage?
No, Dane, no, Dion. So Dion is 2 mana for a sorcery. 1 in a black. Choose a creature. So you choose the effects before anything else happens. You get 2 energy. Then you may pay any amount of energy per creature with -1/-1 for each energy paid this way.
So you can just pay 2 mana and get 2
Yeah,
energy.
exactly. But you can also choose it and then pay no energy. So you can it just gets you energy, which really isn't good, but it's like useful. Or you can pay more energy, and I like it a lot. I think it's really solid in draft. I don't think it sees play unlimited. I mean, in constructed. But what do I know?
It looks nice.
Mhm.
I like it.
Yeah, same.
Dukara Scavenger.
It's an alligator. Yeah, you did.
Sweet. 5 in a black.
Mhm.
It's a crocodile, not an alligator.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is there a creature type alligator?
I have to look it up.
I'll check it.
No, yeah, I'm looking it up.
Okay, whatever. When it enters the battlefield, when Dukara.
Oh yeah, Emperor Crocodile.
Isn't that a?
Yeah. No, I'm. So very smartly, there aren't alligators and there are crocodiles, which is very important. Like I mean.
No, there aren't alligators.
Yeah, there is. Summon alligator. Wait, what?
Nope, that's the. They've been replaced by Oracle text.
Oh, sorry. We saw a alligator and it says alligator in the name, but apparently it's been hereded to crocodile. Zombie crocodile. So
Ooh, crocodile dragon.
Crocodile dragon.
That's a card I've never heard of.
Kabu. Apparently there are no alligators in Magic Universe. Alligators have gone extinct.
Well, what do you know?
The more you know. There are no alligators in here.
Next card, eliminate the competition.
Alligators a lot.
4 and a black, sorcery. As an additional cost, it sacrifice X creatures, destroy X creatures.
Okay, first of all,
so anybody commander use.
Anybody for Dictative Airbus or a Great Effect? It's just so good. The problem is if someone counters it, you sacrifice your entire board. The additional cost makes it a really good card when it's good. It's a bad card when it's bad. It seems awesome like a token strategy.
Yeah, it'll be good in Commander too.
Well, you just like sacrifice like a bunch of tokens and you just board wipe. And again, I like it a lot. It seems fun. But what do I know?
Embrawl Bruiser, 1 and a black.
Mm-hmm.
Creature human warrior. When it enters tapped. It has menace as long as you control an artifact. It's a 3/1. I don't really like it. It won't see any
I don't
play.
like it that much. I've tried it in limited. It just doesn't seem very good. It seems very
it won't
aggressive and it
see
seems very boring. Yeah, I know.
Essence Extraction.
I thought this was really weak at first.
1 black.
You know,
Drain 3, which is
yes. No.
Well, it's actually to target creature, not to target creature or player.
Yes, but the reason I was like thinking like, oh, it's bad, but it's not because it's lightning bolt. It's as much damage as lightning bolt.
That's true.
It's actually a very good card. I think I don't know. Murder's just better.
It won't see any constructive play.
I like it.
Next is Fortune's Find, 2 and a black. Choose one or both. It's a sorcery, by the way.
Yeah.
Return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand.
Decent. I don't know.
Eh.
I don't like it that much.
No play.
Yeah.
Next card, Foundry Screecher. 2 and a black. Creature bat. Flying.
Creature bat.
Yep. It gets +1/+0 as long as you control an artifact. It's a 2/1. I really like the flavor text on this card. My creation still can't match the dive speed of those floppy winged mammals. Maybe I should enter one of them in the fair. Which just
that's
goes
cool.
to say,
The nature is better than.
That just goes to say evolution is a lot better than the robots.
Yeah.
No play though. Fretwork Colony, 1 and a black.
This card's very interesting.
Insect, it can't block, but at the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and you lose 1 life. It's
I like this card a lot. I think it's a really cool card. I really like the idea of it. I don't think it's actually good, but I like it a lot. I think it's really fun.
It looks
it's
cool.
This ever-building hive. And I really want to build around like an insect deck.
I feel like it should sort of have Skulk.
That's a really good idea. I think I agree with that.
Are there even any Skulk cards in this set?
I don't think so. I think that they, after looking at Skulk, Wizards have determined it's not a good effect, and I kind of agree. It's very odd. I don't know. I haven't fallen. I don't like it that much.
Oh wow.
It's fine. It's
but
decent.
They kept prowess, so you know.
And prowess is a slam dunk. Like it was really hard to come up with it's a really hard task to come up with a mechanic for so unbelievably explosive colors as blue red, and they did it. They nailed it. They absolutely nailed it.
It makes you want to play creatures and non-creatures.
Exactly. And the thing is, like, it's on the power level of flying. If you look in the evergreen keywords, I think that it's second. I think it's second to flying. Maybe Lifelink's better. Maybe.
What about Death Touch?
I personally like my creatures to have Lifelink, Vigilance, First Strike, +3/+3. That's my partial opinion. And to have Hexproof and Trample and Flying and Grispin and Rancor and Neighbor Cornet.
Ooh, we didn't talk about this yet, but since you're mentioning mechanics, Regenerate is now being replaced by gains indestructible until end of turn.
It is?
Yep.
Isn't it the exact same thing, so it's just better?
Basically.
Except better, because it, yeah. So,
but I'm good with that because...
because Regenerate's really...
Weird.
Really weird. It should have been called Damage Shield.
Or just indestructible until end of turn.
Exactly, like, it's a really, really weird thing. Like, really weird.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad. It's just too complicated, I think, for new players.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Like, when you're playing around and you play with Regenerate creature, it's just odd. Like, Experiment 1, regenerating it, it's like, that's the only card that I know play with in Modern Magic Regeneration. And it's just odd. Like, if you have a creature that has regeneration as an ability, that means that whenever it gets killed the first time every turn, it's just such a weird ability. So I'm kind of glad I got rid of it. Personally, good job.
Next card, Gonti, Lord of Luxury. I really like this card.
I really like this card also.
2 black, legendary creature, Aetherborn Rogue. Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down. Then put the rest on the bottom of that library in a random order. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may look at it and you may cast it, and you may spend mana of any color as if it were mana of that type.
It's like what's that? There's a very similar commander that whenever it attacks has the trigger.
I'm not sure.
It's a blue-black commander.
I think this will be standard play.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's very interesting.
Maybe just sideboards though.
I like it a lot. I think it's cool. I mean, maybe might see play Vintage Legacy.
Really?
If you exile a bunch of really cheap spells.
Oh, if you get their Black Lotus.
It's not until end of turn. Like I've seen the Praetor's Grasp, which is 30 mana. Search opponent's library for a card, exile it.
Do the same thing, but without the body.
Exactly. So and that costs 3 mana. So it's basically a extra storm count because you can see Black Lotus.
Okay, next card, Harsh Scrutiny.
So, yeah.
1 black, sorcery, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a creature card from it. That player discards that card. Scry 1.
So this is a strictly better Despise Limited, but it's a strictly worst in Constructed, my opinion.
Yeah, no real playability.
I don't know, it'll see play. Its hand is so desperate for hand disruption, they've lost to Rest and Despise. They have nothing.
That's true. Lawless Broker, 2 and a black. Creature, Aetherborn Rogue. When it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It's a 3/2.
I like it.
I like
it. No constructed playability, but a lot of fun. I think it's a really interesting.
Alright, live fast.
Live fast. Again, this is sort of fair. You have to die young before you can live fast, which I don't know. Maybe it's actually a message in itself by Wizards of the Coast.
But it's 3 mana, sorcery, draw 2, lose 2, gain 2 energy.
But I want more of a story of this poor Aetherborn, who is living out this horrible life, and he knows he's gonna die no matter what.
Isn't it a she?
She wants to fall in love. She wants to have this.
Dance. Sing.
It's almost an analogy for human life. Oh look, I'm playing against ad nauseum. This is fun. But yeah, I feel like it's very deep meaning.
Okay.
I really like the card for that reason.
I see.
Do you see Zane?
Yeah. But I like it.
Yeah, same.
Next card, Lost Legacy, 1 black.
We're gonna do a brewing extravaganza around this card.
Not this episode though.
No, right now we're just gonna be. So when you look at it, it says, read it out for me then.
Sorcery, name an artifact. Non-land card. Search target player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name and exile them. That player shuffles his or her library and draws a card.
Zane?
Yeah.
I thought I was playing against ad nauseum.
What are you playing against?
It's like Turbo Fog, but like blue-white Turbo Fog, draw cards, monster mentor.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm playing,
X-Mage.
doing some X-Mage stuff, and the opponent went turn 1 island, suspend low school. So like logically I was thinking, oh, it's ad nauseum, like it makes sense. I went Inquisition Kozilek, and their hand is
Monastery Mentor,
Chasm Skulker, Swamp, Fogbank, Monastery Suite, and Monastery Siege.
Monastery Siege? What does that card even do again?
It draws you extra cards or counters.
I haven't seen that card played.
I haven't. So this is something. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is very something. I'm gonna take a Monastery Mentor, of course, but actually I think probably have to take Fogbank.
Yeah, because it stops your aggro.
It just stops my deck.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry for that distraction. But back to Lost Legacy. So read it out for us.
Name a non-artifact, non-land card. Search target player's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that same name and exile them. That player shuffles his or her library and then draws a card for each card exiled from her hand this way. Now, George, tell everyone at home why this isn't just a bad surgical extraction.
Okay, so when you first read it, you go, okay, I can get my opponent's stuff, I can get them out. It seems decent. But then you can think, it says target player. Not target opponent, target player. And there's this fun little card called well, there's two cards. One is Relentless Rats, and the other one is what is it? It's the demonic follower. Is it?
Which one?
It's the cult guy. The you can run 1-drops, sacrifice, Shadow Apostle.
Yeah.
And so what you can do is you can run a deck. This card mana. It's like Mana Severance.
Yeah.
Laboratory Maniac, lands, and then a bunch of 4 attack scene probes also, and then a bunch of
Shadowborn
Apostles or Relentless.
I think we'll show that deck off.
We'll have to show next time. I think next time we're gonna do a massive brewing of all the best,
weird cards.
The weird cards. So Dana are gonna have make a deck as quickly as possible.
Yep. All right.
No. Okay. So yeah.
Don't worry.
And then you just draw the deck and.
Next card, make obsolete. 2 and a black. Instant creatures your opponent controls get -1/-1 until end of turn. Is this Does that have to do with the other card art? The White Wrath? I don't think so.
The White Wrath.
No, never mind.
The what? Oh, make obsolete.
Yeah.
I actually think it does. See, like the gassing stuff. Like this is kind of a theme to this, especially in black.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we saw it with the bats also. Nature is more efficient than machinery.
Yeah.
And I thought that's a really cool little idea. Yeah. And I love the set turns it. It has a very metaphorical message, a lot of different ways with like the Aetherborn dying, and all that. I really like the set. I think it's a lot more deep than
next card.
Other sets on
Marionette Master, 4 black. Creature.
Oh, but constructed playability has nothing.
Oh yeah. Fabricate 3. Whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to Marionette Master's power.
So whoever runs at Wizards put a lot of time into it. You can tell put a lot of thinking about how do I make this card not always fabricate. And so what it is it's good no matter what, because if you have the tokens, then you get to deal multiple damage triggers.
Yeah, but it's 6 mana for a 4/6.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's a very well thought out card.
I think it might see a lot of commander play. It seems really
totally.
fun.
I think in especially are there any mono black artifacts commanders?
No, but you can still see playing.
Yeah, I think
a lot of go wide black Mardu decks.
I think it's really cool.
Mardu tokens list too.
Marchesa. I don't know. I'm not gonna run her because she doesn't seem that good.
Anyway,
CG game commander is just better. And that's just I think in an artifact theme deck she's really fun.
Next card, Malthus Squad. 1 a black creature, human artificer, menace, fabricate 1, 3/1. No playability. It's just
it's very good in limited.
Whoa, we're talking about constructed, George.
I'm sorry, Zane. Did I offend you with my comments?
Triggered.
No, about stuff.
Okay, sorry. We mean no political harm to anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
We like to keep an open mind.
Let's just leave with Dark Confidant. With that.
Well, you know what you should do?
What?
Is turn off X-Mage and...
Okay, no, Zane. What? Okay, fine. Next card.
But, probably play Dark Confidant.
Yeah. Bob's always good.
And Aether Vial.
I know. That's the thing to do.
Alright, Midnight Oil. I love this card from a flavor perspective.
I really do, too. And I love the cycle. What is the flavor of it?
It's from the expression burn the midnight oil.
Oh.
Which...
I did not get that.
Which, for those of you that don't know, is to read, study, or work late into the night. So, basically, he's, like, cramming for the...
I think this card will see it be a draw engine in Standard. If you cast it late enough in the game, you just take over. It's kind of like Horror's Portal.
Yeah.
In a similar sense. Like, if you cast it too early, it can punish you. But if you're just emptying your hand, it's basically a draw to every turn. If you can cast both spells you play every turn, it's just so
Midnight
good.
Oil enters the battlefield with 7 hour counters on it. Beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card, and remove 2 hour counters from Midnight Oil. Your maximum hand size is equal to the number of hour counters on Midnight Oil.
I really.
Whenever you discard a card, you lose 1 life.
I almost want to say this is like a jank card build around, but I think it's almost better than jank.
You draw 2 cards.
I think there are a couple cards, and there's a lot of jank in this set. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of jank, a lot of really cool build around cards, and I think that this one, and there's another one that definitely is not jank. I think people think it's jank, it's not, which is Madcap.
Yeah, we can talk about that later. That
will
be another brew.
That's a whole other story.
I think we should skip that discussion for the...
I think we're talking about Madcap, but like only scratch the surface of what you can talk about with Madcap.
Alright, next card, Mind Rot. 2 and a black, sorcery. Target player discards 2 cards. It's a reprint. It was in cons. It made no appearance in standard.
And why is Chandra, like, collapsed?
It's not Chandra.
It's an inventor. Just a random inventor.
Many inventor has collapsed under the pressure to create a flawless design. Maybe it's because they weren't burning the midnight oil.
Oh!
Or maybe they were burning the midnight oil.
They were just burning too much of oil.
They need
the fumes were getting to them.
The fumes.
The fumes of the oil.
Alright, morbid curiosity.
That ether gets into your brain.
You know it. Morbid curiosity. 1 black. Sorcery.
So,
it's an additional cost to cast it. Sacrifice an artifact or creature.
What is that card?
Draw cards equal to the converted mana cost of the sacrificed permanent. And the flavor text is, every creation carries a piece of its creators. Their knowledge, their dreams, their soul. That is the best part.
This is a really, really good story that I'm not fully putting together about this one Aetherborn. Like, he's impersonating his soul to something else. But, like,
No, they look like a Vindelicant to me.
It is? And also, they're blue. Okay, I think it is, actually. What's the card that's, like, it played in really early Modern. Like, Goodwill or something like that? Like, sacrifice creature, gain life, draw cards. No, not the movie Good Will Hunting.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a really good movie.
Greater Good?
Greater Good, yes, that one.
Sacrifice a creature, draw cards equal to the sacrifice creature's power, then discard 3 cards.
What does this other one do again?
Guiding Spirit.
No. Oh, what is the
Morbid Curiosity. For one thing, you can only get the effect once.
Oh, is Greater Good enchantment?
Yeah, but you don't also, it costs 1 less mana.
Mm-hmm, and you don't have to discard 3 cards.
Yeah.
But, also, they can just counter Greater, in your sacrifice creature for more curiosity. So, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah.
The usual.
Uh-huh. The usual.
Alright, next card.
Mm-hmm.
Night Market Lookout.
Yeah, it's a card. It's a magic card. It's 1 mana.
1 mana, 1/1.
It's part of those unplayable 1 mana 1/1s.
Human Rogue, whenever it becomes tagged, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life, but it doesn't have a tap
effect. It's boring.
It's bad.
Boring.
Ooh, this is a good card. Noxious.
No, the next card is just as bad as the Night Market. Look at Noxious Gearhulk. Complete trash. What is it, like a common?
It's actually a Kaladesh invention and a mythic.
Really? So what does this card do again?
4 black. Artifact creature construct. It has menace.
That seems pretty good.
And whenever
it's 5/4.
When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy another target creature, which is pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And you gain life equal to that creature's
toughness. Does it say
toughness.
non-black creature?
No, another target creature.
This card is so good.
You can target your own creatures.
The best part
creatures.
is it doesn't say you can target it, so Emrakul can't get it. And it can kill Emrakul.
It can kill Emrakul.
Can't kill Emrakul.
The 5/4 Gearhulk just walks up and shoots our.
So the card of all the Gearhulks, I think it's one of the best.
Really?
I think it is the best. I think it's super good.
I think the red one's not the best.
The red one's worse. But
it's still good, though.
I think this one and the green one are the 2 best ones.
Probably.
I think this card will see a lot of play in Esper control decks. I think we'll see a lot of play in like greenback delirium decks. And it's just a really good way to kill Emrakul. Again, it's just like an unconditional kill spell. It's a really big body, really nice creature overall.
Okay. Next card is Oval Chase Daredevil. 3 and a black. Human pilot. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Oval Chase Daredevil from your graveyard to your hand. Hey, is Oval Chase the other name of the 6/1?
The 6/1?
The 6/1 vehicle.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I can't tell you. But yeah, I like that card. It's really cool. I like the message it gives out. It's just I feel like it's very interesting and very cool. Like the idea of like this like very reckless like NASCAR driver. But I don't know if I like it that much because it doesn't make up for the fact that your artifacts are you're like it's not getting in the red zone.
Yeah, you just have to
your
swing
vehicles
with it.
are. So you, like it's like a vehicle card that wants you to get it that wants to get in the red zone doesn't want it to equip vehicles. So I'm kind of confused with it, but I think it's good.
Right, next card. Proc Hada Club Security.
Mm-hmm.
3/4 creature Aetherborn Warrior.
Mm-hmm. 3/4 Aether. No playability in anywhere outside.
Yeah, it's just a 3/4.
In limited, it's decent. Like I play it in limited.
Next card, Rush of Vitality. 1 in the black. Instant target creature gets +1/+0 and gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn.
Very black combat trick. Not much use for it.
No,
it's
really.
Again, these are a lot of the cards in the set are used for limited. So it's not like we don't like them. It's just that they don't have much limited playability.
All right, next card, Subtle Strike. 1 in the black. Choose one or both. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn.
I've been blown out so many times with this card.
Target creature gets +1/+1.
Because it can very easily 2-for-1 you. I mean, like, if you play it right, it's one of the best cards in limited. But again, no constructive playability, unfortunately.
It's nice art. Stabbing someone in the back.
Stabbing someone, yeah.
Anyway, next card. We're almost to the end of black for you black enthusiasts. Oh well.
Wow. Not a lot of black cards.
There aren't? Yeah, there aren't. There's only like 40, 50 of them.
We already went through 40 black cards?
Yeah. Good time. Right? Anyway,
Yeah.
Syndicate Trafficker.
I have to say, not a lot of black seems fairly weak in a draft format. Other than the Gear Hulk.
This is one of the best cards in black, I'd say.
I like it. It's really
1 in the black.
Really aggressive.
Aetherborn Rogue. 1, sacrifice an artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It gains indestructible.
Very, very solid. Very powerful. I really like the effect. I like the way it works.
I think it might see standard play.
I think it will. I think it's aggressive enough to get standard play. I agree with you on that.
Thriving Rats, 1 in a black. Rat, when it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. When it attacks, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter. No play.
No play.
It's just a 2/3.
Again, this is all many of the pieces of the set. Black is really good limited.
Oh.
Really good limited. I think it's one of the best colors limited. Simultaneously, I think it's one of the worst colors in constructed by far.
Alright. Tidy Conclusion. 3 black. Instant. Destroy target creature. You gain 1 life for each artifact you control. No constructed play.
Yeah.
Alright. Underhanded Designs. Another really nice piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this.
Yeah.
It's some sort of Aetherborn touching a human's hand, but the Aetherborn has this ring that's going to stab the human.
Yeah. It's really, really good attention to detail, which I really appreciate.
This might actually be my favorite art in the set.
Maybe more. Nothing compared to that Sword of Feast and Famine.
Well, that's an invention. Whatever. Alright, it's 1 in a black enchantment. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. 1 in a black, sacrifice Underhanded Designs. Destroy target creature.
But you have to control 2 artifacts, right?
Yep, activate this ability only if you control 2 or more artifacts.
Very decent. I like the card a lot.
Maybe if there's a good black artifacts deck.
Yeah. I don't know. This seems like a really good place for like a black aggressive Aetherborn deck.
Maybe black-white with some servos.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because, like, Syndicate Trafficker needs a lot of servos.
Yes, it does. And then also the, whatever that, next card will probably be in it.
Weaponcraft Enthusiast. He's a 2 in a black for a Aetherborn Artificer. Fabricate 2. And he's a 0/1.
So yeah,
I don't know why he has, like, laser hands and he's a 0/1.
I think the artwork is awesome on him.
It is really nice.
He's like the Assassin's Creed blades.
Yeah, except they're lightning.
I think it's a really cool card. Happy with it.
Yeah. It just feels sort of weird that he's a 0/1. I feel like he should be a 1/1. But maybe that's too strong.
I think it's too strong. 3 power for 3 1/1 creatures. That's like Hordling Outburst. And it only costs 1 black.
That's true. But it's creatures though. Now, time for red. Aether Torch Renegade, 2 and a black. When it enters the battlefield, get 4 energy. You may pay 2 energy, it deals 1 damage to target creature. Now, you may pay 6 energy, it deals 6 damage to target player. It's a 1/2. This is not a good pick.
I like it, actually. I think it's very good.
It's no Thermo Alchemist.
Okay, so no Thermo Alchemist, which is...
Very
and this
good.
is target creature.
Yeah.
Alchemist is target player.
Which can be better.
In constructed, yeah.
Thermo Alchemist gives you another toughness to block too.
But his ability is so good if you get enough energy. I like him a lot.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Again, he's not as
Is
good
there
as...
a lot of good energy support in black?
Yeah, he's very good. I think he's very decent. But I don't know if he has the room to see play.
Well, you know. We'll see. I don't like him that much. I don't think he'll see much play.
I think he's a really
card,
cool card.
Brazen Scrooge, 1 red, Gremlin, haste 3 free.
On the other hand, this will see a lot of play.
Oh yes.
I think that this is a very efficient burn feature.
Especially if you curve this into Chandra next turn.
I think that if you curve any curve that involves Chandra, you're just doing well.
That's true. But
she's just so good.
Karthak.
No, we should take back on the Brazen Wolf. This is really interesting because we haven't, like, you thinking, oh, that's not that good a body. We just haven't got efficient good haste creatures in forever. And it's really nice to be able to have that.
Yeah.
I really like the, I also like the gremlins. I think they're very cool.
Yeah.
I think they're very funny.
I like them. Next card, Built to Smash.
Built to Smash.
Has alternate art for Built to Last.
Yeah, it's
where the tall robot is winning. It's 1 red instant target attacking creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn.
I just realized that there was a joke. Built to Last, Built to Smash.
Yeah. If it's an artifact creature, it gains trample until end of turn.
It seems really, really solid. Really like the card. I think it. I feel like you could maybe build with like a blue-red deck, like very similar to the Blistering Rage modern deck, where you have a bunch of pump spells. You pump up your Stormchaser Mage.
Yeah.
Swing in the red zone. Seems like a
seems good. Alright, next card, Karthik. Yeah, Karthik Reunion. 1 in a black. Sorcerer. As an additional cost to cast it, discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards.
This card is great.
It might not seem like it, but it's actually a strict upgrade to Tormenting Voice.
And this card is so good, and it lets Dredge be just so amazing good. Problem with Tormenting Voice is you're discarding 1 card. That's why in reality you would rather have a 2-mana version of Faithless Looting, because you want to be able to discard your cards. If you're only discarding 1 Dredger at a time, it can be really slow. Getting cards in the graveyard. So, but by getting to discard 2 cards, just so good. And then draw 3. So if you discard 2 Dredgers, you get 2 Dredge triggers. It's just so much better than the deck. And I really like that they're doing that. I think this set has a ton of modern stuff that's secretly been woven into it.
Yeah. Anyway, next card.
And I think it's a ton of play. Next card I've seen they'll play.
Definitely. Chandra, Torch of Defiance.
Just like
another red janky planeswalker.
I think this is like maybe worse than Tibble, would you say?
I'd say so. It's 2 red for Chandra. It has 4 starting loyalty. +1, exile the top card of your library. You may cast that card. If you don't, it
deals
Chandra,
2 damage
Torch
to each
of Defiance deals 2 damage to each opponent. +1, add 2 red to your mana pool. -3, Chandra deals 4 damage to target creature. And -7, you get an emblem when you cast a spell. This emblem deals 5 damage to target creature or player.
Okay, so we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about Chandra. Chandra is absolutely insane.
Oh boy.
She is everything. The people are talking about, oh, it's all hype. No, Chandra's everything that she's been promised. She is so so good.
I think we can safely say she's the best red planeswalker
ever. Oh, completely, without doubt. Without a doubt, I think the one slight problem she might have is red really likes aggressive strategies. So having having her in like a more aggressive suit might not be like she's as good, especially for like remember she's 2 tons of standard play no matter what, because there really isn't a red burn deck, so they'd be very very happy to play her, be excessively happy to play her.
But yeah,
but like she'll see play in the Gen Delirium decks. She'll see play in red green ramp because she ramps you like she's everything you want a planeswalker to do. She's Red Jace Mind Sculptor. I'm comfortable saying she's Red Jace Mind Sculptor. I'm very comfortable saying that. I think she's insanely good. I think she's...
You know what you can do?
I think
you can cast her and then immediately cast Tibble.
Important applications. But,
yeah. You heard it here first.
In Modern, she's just so good in any more controlling red deck. So, like, Blue Moon, Scred Red. And I think that Blue Moon has been lacking. I mean, it's been getting a lot of good stuff. It's been getting, like, one of the big cards it got was, what's it called? The new Chandra. The one from Oath the Gatewatch. Was a really good help with that deck.
Yeah.
But this new one is just absolutely insane.
It's very strong.
It's insane. It's so good.
But yeah, we can talk more about this
later. She's just
the red white aggro list is a dream come true.
Every deck that runs her is just a dream come true. She's everything you ever would want. She's just like she's too good.
Anyway, Chandra's Pyro Helix, 1 in a red. Chandra's Pyro Helix deals 2 damage, divided as you choose among 1 or 2 target creatures and/or players. Isn't this just Twin Bolt?
But instant speed and 2 mana. This card will see a lot of standard play.
Yeah. More removal.
Seems really good. Seems really, really solid. I really like the card.
Kills a servo, deals 1 damage. Kills 2 servos.
So
that's good. Combustible Gearhulk. 4 red. Artifact creature construct. First strike. Combustible Gearhulk. Just battlefield. Target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If that player doesn't, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then Combustible Gearhulk deals damage to that player equal to the total converted mana cost of that card. So at most you're dealing like 5 damage, right?
I want to like this card. I want to like it. It's just not good. It's like it'd be great in Commander. I think you'll definitely want to see it in Commander. It's just not good enough. It's a very good creature. Like, don't get me wrong.
What if you madcap into this?
all the damage all the time.
But yeah.
No, but just scroll up. But yeah, it seems really good. But not nearly as good as the rest of them. It seems really good, yet simultaneously not as good.
I think it might see play.
I don't think it'll see any play. It just know how it goes. Like, okay, Chandra's better. Number 1.
Oh, we'll see how it goes.
Chandra's better. And I don't know. I feel kind of disappointed in this card in the fact that I feel like red always gets cut short with these kind of effects.
Regardless, I still like it.
Like Inferno Titan, I thought was the worst of the Titan. Oh, actually, Frost Titan was the worst of the Titans. But yeah, just I don't know. I felt kind of disappointed with it. I'm kind of annoyed.
Anyway, next card, Demolish. 3 and a black, sorcery, destroy target artifact or land. This is a reprint. No standard.
No, nothing at all.
Alright, next card, Faithful Showdown. 2 red. Instant Faithful Showdown deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of cards in your hand. Discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards. It's a story spotlight card.
It is, isn't it?
But not the blue card with Jace in it. Which is kind of surprising. Because, Jace.
There's no blue card for Jace in it.
There is.
There is?
The one with the whole Gatewatch quad.
That's not you're right, that's not a story card.
Yeah, but it could be.
I think, but that's not a good card.
Yeah, I know. But the story spotlight cards don't have to be good.
They have to be playable as rares. There's no way to call that a rare. No matter how you spin it.
I think it might see some standard play, but not that much. What about you?
It wheels you. I don't think it'll see any play. I think in Commander it's very good.
Well, a lot of things are.
But I think it's a really card. I think that Nihiri's Wrath is better personally.
Right, next card, Furious Reprisal. 3 red, 3 and a red for sorcery. Furious Reprisal deals 2 damage to each of 2 target creatures and/or players.
Yeah, this card is great. Is this from the new dual decks? Is that?
I don't. Maybe.
Because I think there's like a card
Whatever.
from the dual decks that is like super expensive. Like it's like $2 like compared to everything else in the set. Which okay isn't super expensive, but that's pretty interesting. But the card is really good. It seems great for standard burn.
Yeah.
I really like it for standard burn. I really like it. The idea for standard burn.
But next card.
And I think just that I think this set has been providing so much stuff for that deck, and I'm really happy it is.
Yeah.
I feel like they have been cut short in so many ways. Like ever since cons, they haven't gotten I think anything really at all.
Yeah.
Sure, you got Fiery Temper, but like that's not comparable to efficient burn spells. And this set brings efficient burn spells. Chandra counts as efficient burn spell, in my personal opinion. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm really happy that they finally get to do something.
Yeah. Alright, so. Next card. Giant Spectacle. 1 and a red. Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature gets +1. Or +2/+1. And
this card's
has
so
menace. No constructive play. Next card.
0. This
Harness
card is so
Lightning.
bad.
1 and a red. Choose target creature. You get 3 energy counters. You may pay any amount of energy. Harness Lightning deals that much damage to that creature.
Okay, a lot of people were saying, oh, it doesn't target player. That's fine, because what would happen is you'd have decks that just get up to 10 energy. Okay, bolt you for 10. It'd just be too good in that deck. But this card is so good, and I'm really happy. Because no one Fire Tempered an opponent. You just didn't. You Fire Tempered the other creatures. And again, as I was saying, there are just so many efficient removal spells and powerful burn spells in this set. And it's really allowing there to be a burn deck. And I'm really happy with that, and I'm really excited that you can finally play burn standard.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I think I'm really happy with the Wizards doing this.
Alright, next card, Hijack.
So
1 red, gain control of target artifact. Or it's a sorcery, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Gain control of target artifact or creature until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste until end of turn.
So yeah, it's threatened. There's no playability there, unfortunately. I mean it's fine. There's not a lot to say about it. It's
fine.
It's kind of boring. I don't know.
It's just like Tormenting Voice. No, not Tormenting Voice. Active Treason.
It's threatened.
Yeah.
And
next card, Incendiary Sabotage. 2 red. As an additional cost, sacrifice an artifact. It deals 3 damage to each creature. It's really good.
Yes. It's
standard.
I don't know. Like, look how far Pyroplasm has fallen.
That's true.
Pyroplasm is 2 mana, 2 damage to everything. This is 4 mana, 3 damage to everything. And you have sacrifice an artifact. It's one mana short of Avacyn.
It
does that naturally.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes, is Pyroclasm instant?
No. That would be broken. But magmatic rain or whatever, the 3 mana version is instant, which is nice, but it's just not as good, especially since you can't just splash it like a Patron. So Yeah. Pyroclasm would be really broken at instant speed. But it's just, Pyroclasm has fallen so far. It kind of, I don't know. I like the card. I think it's good. I don't think it's any standard play or water player. Commander play.
Okay.
And so playing like Duretti as your commander. I think you could probably see some playing Duretti.
Okay.
Next Nerd Ape.
Nerd Ape or Inventor's Apprentice, 1 red. Human Artificer. Inventor's Apprentice gets +1/+1 as long as you control an artifact.
This card
it's a 1/2.
This card is very fun. I really like it. It's a really just that good creature. And it, again, I think like if you had, you could, the 2 decks that are really aggressive, I think is, one of them is just mono red. Another one is red white with the what's his name? The dwarf thing. The guy's holding the hammer and stuff. He's also in the set.
1 mana.
Yes. Yeah, 2 card exemplar. You could build almost like a zoo deck, but it's like zoo artifacts. It's like a zoo artifact burn deck, and it seems really good. Not really good, but it seems like a lot of fun. It seems like a really fun, exciting deck to build around. So yeah, I'm very happy with them doing that, and I feel like they wouldn't do that like a year ago or so. They wouldn't have done that. I feel like they would have not done that and kind of more or less wimped out.
Next card is Land the New Helion.
This card is
we haven't seen
really
since.
good.
Is that the card, right?
Helions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's 2 and a red for a creature Helion. It's haste whenever it enters battle. You get 2 energy. At the beginning of your end, sacrifice it unless you pay 2 energy. So
and as we've seen, energy is not hard to get in the set.
Yeah. So you're hopefully attacking twice. It doesn't have any like trample though, which makes it a little weaker. But I still think it'll see standard play.
Definitely. I think it's a very good card.
You can curve it into Chandra. Chandra.
Yeah.
More Chandra.
Chandra.
Oh, you know it would have been. Never mind. I'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Madcap Experiment. 3 and a red for sorcery. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact card. Put that card on the battlefield, and rest the bottom of your the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Madcap Experiment deals damage to you equal to the number of cards revealed that way. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to brew with it later, but it's
this card's
fun.
so good.
It looks so really cool.
It's so good.
The
art, so good.
Art looks like somebody decided to blow up a vehicle.
People, it's 80 cents. It's 80 goddamn cents.
You should buy it.
80 cents. You should go out there and buy play sets. This card should not be 80 cents. Even if it's like a jank mythic, it's good enough that this card should not be 80 cents. This card should be, I think, at least a couple dollars. Maybe not like $5 or so, but I think it should be like a $3 card.
I'd say I really like it too.
Just because of the potential.
Yeah. All right. Malfist Doorbuster.
The bet. Door punch.
Yeah.
You're just like you're trying to like get some sleep and you just goes like punches your door and it's like no.
I gotta steal your artifacts.
Yeah, this guy's awesome. This guy's really cool. I love the artwork and I love the idea.
Yeah, he's really cool. He has like this big gauntlet.
I don't know if he's actually that good. He seems decent. He's really good and limited, but I don't think he has any constructive playability. But fun creature nonetheless.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about it.
3 in your red, human warrior. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Whenever it attacks, you may play an energy. If you do, target creature can't block this turn. So hopefully it gets to swing in at least once.
Yes.
All right, next card. Super sad. I think this takes over the role of sad.
This is sad robot.
Sad giant. Sad robot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Pia Noir.
It's such a sad card when you're looking at it. It's just
2 in a red. Legendary creature, human artificer. George is drafting Kaladesh on X-Mage.
So my first pack was Torrential Gearhawk, and this is my second pack. I just opened it Sky Squadron console flagship. So yeah, so I think so I have 2 5s on a scale of 1 to 5. So I'm doing pretty well. I haven't picked up any camels yet, which I'm really annoyed about. But like,
what are you running?
Blue White Fighters.
Nice.
Yeah, this is basically the best blue fire you can get, and then this is the second best blue fire you can get.
Even though it doesn't fly.
It doesn't fly, just good in the deck. Yeah, but like back. No, don't get off topic. I don't want to distract you guys.
So PNOR, when she enters the battlefield, get a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact token with flying.
She's really good.
+1/+red. Target artifact creature gets +1/+0, and 1 sacrifice an artifact. Target creature can't block this turn.
I have one question. Why have I opened 0 over and opened over 10 Adventures Fairs?
How many times have you drafted Kaladesh so far?
Oh, a fair amount, and I just keep opening. It's all Adventures Fair. It's mono Adventures Fair. It's like you can only draft Adventures Fair.
But I think what's really a fail is that she should be double red.
I disagree. I think
now listen to me. Why she should be double red?
Okay, I agree with
she
that.
should be double red because then Chandra can cast her. And again,
Chandra can still cast her.
That's true.
The thing about her is she's really good. She's actually like she's not a good Peacock Crookneller, but they're such a good, powerful creature. Let's be honest, Peacock Crookneller is a great card.
Oh yeah.
You can't be comparing it to them. But she's really good. She seems like a really fun commander.
She's like the same card but scaled down.
Mm-hmm. I think she'll see a fair amount of play in Standard.
Oh yeah. And Kira Noir saw a lot of play.
I think she'd be really good in like an aggressive red deck.
Yeah.
And again, she's just great commander. Like a really aggressive commander, like a mono red instead of
what I'm saying is if you play the black Syndicate Traffic her turn 2, play her turn 3, get an artifact, maybe sack it the next turn.
Yeah. So I really like her in like an aggressive red deck.
Yeah.
Like again with the Nerd Ape deck.
Yeah. But
also simultaneously like just a straight up burn deck. She seems really good in.
All right, next card, Quicksmith Genius, 2 and a red, Human Artificer. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, you can discard a card. If you do, draw a card.
We need a new name for this thing. It's not the creature itself, but like the ability of looting, but you discard before drawing.
Pillaging?
Yes, pillaging. Okay.
Because you're destroying, and then you reap the spoils.
that changes genius. So this guy has pillages whenever a creature enters the battlefield. I have to stick with that now. It's so awesome.
I like pillaging.
I think it's actually a perfect name for it. In all honesty, that's a really awesome name. Oh sweet, picked up a camel.
Nice.
Five on the limited tail.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's an awesome.
Price our camel goes.
Pillaging.
Price our pillaging camel.
But yeah, he seems really decent.
Yeah, I like him.
Mhm.
I would have preferred looting, but you know.
Yeah, looting's better than pillaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like you want to be able to like take the stuff and then just start destroy it. So like you might actually destroy some stuff while you're looting it.
Yeah. Reckless Fireweaver.
1
in a red. Human Artificer. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Reckless Fireweaver deals 1 damage to each opponent. It's a 1/3.
So it's basically like it's the artifact version of what's it called? Thermal Alchemist.
Ooh, you know what the dream is?
Yeah.
Turn 1 Nerd Ape. Turn 2 this. Turn 3 PN Noir.
The value. Turn 4 Shonda.
And Tybalt.
No, I refuse to cast Tybalt. I think Tybalt's more of a disadvantage when you cast him than an advantage. Like I think
he takes up space in your deck. I'd rather run Basic Forest.
Basic Forest is better than Tybalt.
Yeah.
Also makes you discard it. He's just. I like Tybalt. I always like him. How is this card second pick?
Spark of Creativity. That's a good card. We haven't even gotten to that yet.
Oh,
Let's do it right now.
No, don't cheat. Go up, back up. Yeah, bad Zane.
Alright, Renegade Tactics, 1 red. Sorcery. Target creature can't block this turn. Draw a card.
Very...
no standard play.
No standard play. Very mediocre to unplayable. I don't like it that much. What do you think?
I don't really think it'll see anything.
I find it very boring.
Alright, next card, Ruinous Gremlin, 1 red. Creature Gremlin, 2 and a red, sacrifice it, destroy target artifact. It's a 1/1. This will see, I say this seriously, this will see sideboard play.
Maybe. I think like in a red deck.
Yeah.
I think instead of the, what's it called?
Nerd Ape?
No, Zane. The 1 mana destroy target converted mana cost 4 or less.
Yeah.
I think this
I
play.
forget what that's called, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Alright, next card, Salivating Gremlins. It's a little weird.
This card is really good limited. It's really good limited.
Sorry. 2 and a red, Gremlin. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Salivating Gremlin gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. It's a 2/3.
I don't know about this card. I feel very
unknown.
Unsure about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I have that same feeling. It could be really good, really bad.
Mhm.
I like the flavor text though. If an elf can dream it, a dwarf can build it, and a gremlin can eat it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I don't think you see much commander play. Next one.
Skyship Stalker.
It's just Shivian Dragon, but slightly different.
It's better.
It's
2 red for creature dragon flying, and the following abilities for 1 red. It gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So fire breathing.
Mhm.
It gains first strike until end of turn. And it gains haste until end of turn. I like it because it's good at all stages of the game. Draw it early. Play it on turn 4. Get a 3/3 flyer. Draw it late.
Yeah, it's good
Play
turn 4, good
give
turn
it
10.
Put a bunch of mana into it. Swing with a giant first striker with haste.
Yeah, I really like the card. I think it's a really good creature. I think you'll probably see playing standard. And like again, this burn deck. I think this burn deck is really supported.
This might be a really strong finisher.
I think red and white are the 2 best colors.
I think the problem with this card might actually not see play, just because it takes up the same spot Chandra wants to take up.
Yeah.
Maybe they run both. Maybe you run 4 Chandra, 2 of this.
Yeah, I agree.
Next card, Spark of Creativity, 1 red. Sorcery, choose target creature, exile the top card of your library. You may have Spark of Creativity deal damage to that creature equal to the exiled card's mana cost, converted mana cost. If you don't, you may play that card until end of turn.
I really like this card, actually. I think it's really undervalued. I think it can be really good. It just can be like a 1 mana, 2/3 damage. Yeah. Like even like Shock for creatures. Like if you were playing Shock, if it was just for creatures, it would be playable. I think personally.
Yeah.
And it can draw you card. I think it's better than Shock because it can draw you card if you don't use it for its main purpose.
All right. Next card, Speedway Fanatic, 1 in red, haste. Whenever it crews a vehicle, that vehicle gains haste until end of turn. It's a 2/1. This is very good.
And this was what we were talking about at the very beginning about the deck that you wanted to be
Speedway Motorist.
Exactly, the
veteran motorist.
red white dwarf kind of slash vehicles. And even though Speedway Motorist is a human, which I find
it should be a dwarf. I feel like
it's reckless. The idea is the dwarves are methodical, are very. They know what they're doing. The humans are reckless.
But they can still be energetic and pilots.
I don't think the dwarves can be that energetic, actually. I think the humans
We've seen a couple dwarf pilots.
I guess. And the dwarves are pilots. It's just that the human is a lot less.
They still have
more reckless.
They're still white.
Like the dwarf's first strike, the human's haste. Like I think that's very symbolical.
Okay, I think
but maybe I'm just way over analyzing the cards.
I think maybe the dwarves, even though they have red because they're race car drivers, they still accept the fact that they don't want to crash their vehicle.
Yeah, but the humans are just faster.
Faster. Stronger.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Spireside Infiltrator, 2 in a red. Whenever Spireside Infiltrator becomes tapped, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. It's a 2/3. I don't really like it.
Yeah, Sam, I agree.
No play. Spontaneous Artist, 2/3. Human Rogue. When Spontaneous Artist enters the battlefield, you get an energy counter, pay an energy. Target creature gets haste until end of turn.
Very decent.
I'm not sure how much actual play.
I don't think we'll see much constructive play at all. But I'm just in limited it seems very decent.
Yeah. Start your engines. 3 in red. Sorcery. Vehicles you control become creatures until end of turn. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. I don't like this very much.
Yeah, I think this plays a 2 of in that deck that we're talking about. The red white.
I don't even think so because you want the first strike dwarf driver and you want the legendary Depa or whatever her name is to drive because they give bonuses. First strike and +1/+1
or haste.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, sure they get +2/+0, but that's not. I'd rather take first strike in a lot of occasions.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But they might still see some fringe play. Next card, I really like Territorial Gorger.
Territorial Goat.
Gorger.
Yeah, I think it's a really solid card.
Green or red for a gremlin. Trample. Whenever you get 1 or more energy, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It's a 2/2. Loves energy. It's all about that energy. It eats the energy. It gets stronger.
It's a pretty cool card. I like it a lot.
Alright, Terror of the Fairgrounds.
I like the gremlins.
The gremlins are really fun.
The gremlins are really funny. I thought like instead of goblins, you have gremlins.
I like them more than goblins, I think. Because they're like these little funny creatures.
They're really ridiculous.
They're kind of like rat
I actually
squirrels.
think that the Territorial Gorger we'll see play if you have like a green-red energy deck with like the Helion. The Helion, then you have the Brawler, which we haven't talked about yet, the green guy, and the Hydra, which we'll talk about later, next color.
Yeah.
I could definitely see being a really fun deck.
Terror of the Fairgrounds, 3 to red. Gremlin, 5/2.
I mean, it's
Hulking Devil.
It's the Hulking Devil. It's not good.
Wait, so this thing is as strong as a devil.
No, remember, he is demons reap and sow havoc. Devils just like murder people. Like devils just like everyone's dead. No, everybody's dead. Whereas like demons are just like causing chaos.
So this gremlin could go head to head with a devil.
Yeah, devils like Tibble's a devil.
This guy could kill Tibble in 1 hit. Actually, scratch that. Thriving Grubs could kill Tibble in 1 hit. In fact, they could kill if they swung at him for first turn. They could do overkill him. Well, they could kill him even if he +1'd.
Yeah.
So they're 2 in a red for Gremlin.
Don't beat up on Tibble.
Thriving Grubs. When they enter the battlefield, they get 2 energy. Whenever they attack, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, put 2+1/+1 counters on it. They're like little rats in the car.
I kind of like them. They're kind of cool.
They're like the cats, how cats crawl up into the bottom of the car.
Except they're eating the insides of the car.
And they sort of look like rats.
They kind of look like grubs.
Well, they are grubs.
The gremlins.
But what are gremlins?
No one knows.
Okay.
They're sold by old Chinese men. Just called children and told not to be fed artifacts at night past midnight.
True. But does that mean these are gremlins that are fed past midnight?
Yes, these are all. Yeah.
Maybe grubs are the normal gremlins that.
Yeah. The Aetherborn are have been feeding gremlins.
Wayward Giant, 4 in a red. Menace, 4/5. Didn't we get this card in Battle for Zendikar as an ally?
Probably.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's just annoying.
Last red card, Welding Sparks, 3 in a red.
This card is quite good, I think. I think we'll see play in.
Deals X damage to target creature where X is 3 plus the number of artifacts you control. I really like it. Even at worst, it's 3 for 3.
Yeah, which is not. Unfortunately, it's hard. It pains me to say this, but that's not that bad.
Yeah. Okay.
In standard.
We're gonna start green now. I think green is a very strong color in this set. Appetite for the Unnatural, 2 in a green. Instant, destroy target artifact or enchantment. You gain 2 life.
Not playable.
No.
It's just too much mana. It's
next card. Arborback Stomper, 3 green. Creature Beast, Trample. Enters battlefield, gain 5 life. It's 5/4. I've heard people say they might run this instead of Thragtusk.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's saying this is Thragtusk minus his friend.
Yeah, but
no one will ever run this instead of Thragtusk.
No, I have heard people say it because it doesn't die to bolt.
Yeah, but it's also just worse. Like that doesn't mean it's a bad card. Like nothing's as good as the standard environment when Thragtusk was around was let's build a deck with Primeval Titan and Thragtusk. Oh, let's build a deck with Inferno Titan and Thragtusk. Oh, let's build a deck with Grey Titan and Thragtusk. It's so basically Kaladesh. Like if this isn't me Thragtusk and you have the Titans, like it kind of reminds me of that. But it's a really good card. I think our Rex Stomper will see
some standard
play. And like a mid-rangey green deck.
I like the art too. It's got like a forest.
Yeah, I do too. I really like the card. I like the overall card design.
I like the whole design of the elves.
Mm-hmm.
They mix living with things.
Yeah.
Architect of
Nature
the Untamed. Yeah. 2 in a green. Elf, Artificer Druid. That's a lot of types. Whenever land...
You know what best type is?
What?
Human Druid Shaman. It's a Druid and a Shaman. Like, there's no reason for me to be a Druid and a Shaman.
Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you get an energy. Pay 6 energy, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You need to count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pay 6 energy. 8 energy. Get a 6/6 colorless beast. It's a 2/3. I think that's good.
The beast is
The beast is colorless.
The beast. I thought it was like it gives you a 2/3 for 8 energy. That seems like a bad deal.
Yeah. I think this might see some.
I don't know. It's not nearly as good without.
It's really slow.
Without fetch lands.
Yeah.
Granted, there shouldn't be fetch lands, but like is Terramorphic Expanse still standard? I don't think it is.
No.
I think like just through the Evolving Valve isn't enough to make us good.
Alright, Armorcraft Judge, green, Elf Artificer. When Armorcraft Judge enters the battlefield, draw a card for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 3/3.
I don't think I need constructed playability personally.
No.
Next one.
Attune
with the Aether.
No, with Aether.
With
Attune
Aether.
with Aether. Not
Search your
the
library
Aether.
for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then get 2 energy.
This is very good.
Very good. I think if this will see play.
Yeah. That's all. Blossoming Defense.
I have a lot to say about this card.
1 green, instant target creature gets a +2/+2 and gains Hexproof until end of turn.
I am mad. I
Why
am
is
mad
that?
that Wizards of the Coast continues to print cards for decks like Infect, and yet doesn't print another Bogle. Why is there only
Bogle? Or this... I really like the art. It's some elf woman. She has this really nice colored cloak.
But this
card, sort of like shield. It looks like it would fold up.
This card is just a
right?
better... Yeah.
It looks like it would be like a gauntlet on her arm and that would spin out.
But this card is just a better Ranger's Cowl, and I dislike the fact...
That they didn't make an enchantment of it.
No. I just like the fact that they're printing cards for decks like Infect, and they haven't printed another Boggle. Like, I play Boggles personally. I play Boggles my modern deck. That's the deck I really enjoy playing, and I find it very
frustrating.
Frustrating, yes. But also, I find it frustrating that they keep printing cards for that deck. I find it the deck doesn't need anything more. Don't encourage it. I encouraged other interesting, like I really like Madcap Experiment for that reason. It's a very rogue deck buildy.
Okay. I hear you. I think it's still good.
I think it's very good. I think it's too good. I think that you're just giving too much. Say in fact also gets
this plus
the new blue green Fastland.
No, this plus what's the card? It's
Lion's Basswood.
No, the other one. The Might of Old Corrosa can just stomp. If you draw both of those, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Alright.
I do not know what to think anymore.
Bristling Hydra. 2 green Hydra. Bristling Hydra enters the battlefield.
Again, we have completed all the things we needed.
Dude, this is my fat deck checklist. I'm really happy. I got my Hydra, my Angel, my Demon, my Kraken, my Leviathan, my Goat.
All of them, except for the Leviathan, are playable.
Or Kraken, or
which is really not normal in one of these sets.
Yeah, it's pretty good too. So it's when it enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy.
It costs 4 mana. It's a 4/3.
Yeah, I said that already.
Okay.
Pay 3, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gains not indestructible. Excuse me, Hexproof. So, not that good, but it's still good.
Yeah.
So it's 5/4 Hexproof when it attacks. All right, commencement of the festivities.
But I think we should talk about this before. I think it'll be really good in the green. In the green red energy deck, which I think that can come up in standard. I think that red has really allowed for a lot of different decks to come out of it, and I'm really happy about that. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, so I'm really happy with what Wizards of the Coast are doing. I think that this card is just good and it's gonna be playable.
Yeah. Alright, commencement of the festivities. 1 green, instant, prevent all combat damage that would be up to players this turn.
Unplayable.
Unplayable.
Completely, it's kind of annoying.
It's really
We don't need more fogs. We really don't need more 5.
I really don't like it.
Yeah. Same. But it's fine. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So next card.
Okay. Cowl Prowler.
It's a 6/6 for 6. There's not a lot else to say.
Yeah, it's just a worm. It's kind of lame. It's a 6/6 for 6.
Yep.
No comment.
No comment. It's a worm.
Creeping mold.
Is this a reprint?
I don't think so. Let me check.
I thought it was.
Oh, it is. Oh yeah, I remember this older art.
You see uncommon. It's
Yeah.
seen a lot of reprints.
It's seen a lot of prints. Yeah. It's a pretty old card.
Yeah.
But Creeping Mold, 2 green, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land.
Not playable.
Not
unless
playable.
unless you could build Green Red Bronza, which is a deck, a modern deck that he's played. Be able to in standard, where you have a bunch of mana dorks. So you have your Ubermaul Captives and the new one, and then you have a bunch of land destruction. In the new format, you have a bunch of format land destruction, which isn't not great, but you can do it. I don't know if that's good, but I would like to see that deck.
Right.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Next card, Cultivator of Blades.
This card is
3 green.
Super interesting.
Elf Artificer, Fabricate 2. When Cultivator of Blades attacks, you may have other attacking creatures get +X/+X till end of turn, where X is Cultivator of Blades power. So I really like this card. It goes wide and it goes small.
Exactly, and it's kind of like Angel.
I think it'll play standard play, commander play, and that's about it.
Yeah, but I think we'll see a lot of standard play actually. I think
Might even say elves modern play.
Actually, it's 5 mana. Like Azuri is just better.
But maybe we'll see. Depends how valuable it ends up being. Right, next card. Pretty dubious in my opinion. That's because it's a dubious challenge.
Yeah.
3 and a green for a sorcery.
Another card you have to brew around.
I don't think you can brew with this card.
I think you can.
Maybe.
It's something that involves having a creature that ETB effect is destroying another creature. Like Necrotal effects, like the new Gear Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, so isn't this a Gear Hulk? You have like
so.
you have
I
like
think it's
you get
some
like
sort of construct.
the new Gear Hulk and Emrakul. But
Anyway.
then you're playing 4 mana for 6 mana Gear Hulk, so you're not actually.
But then they're killing your Emrakul and gaining 13 life.
No, because you get the thing is the ETB text work, so that they get Gear Hulk, like you would just. No, because the thing is, they get the creature first.
Oh right.
So
yeah.
the Gear Hulk would have no. If they picked the Gear Hulk, they would have no target.
Or
and then you get Emrakul.
just some like.
If they pick Emrakul, then you get the Gear Hulk. So technically, you can brew around this.
So target opponent may choose, or look at the top 10 cards of your library. Exile up to 2 creatures cards from among them, then shuffle your library. Target opponent may choose one of the exile cards and put it onto the battlefield under his or her control. Put the rest onto the battlefield under your control.
It doesn't even say they have to. Like, you can't even do it with Phage, which is disappointing. I wanted to Phage someone in the game.
Oh, if you got 2 phages, you would win.
No, because they don't have to take it.
That's true.
It's a problem.
It's so weird.
It is very weird.
It's pretty dubious.
It is a dubious challenge.
1 in a green, durable handicraft. Enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. 5 in a green, sacrifice, durable, handicraft, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Is this a cycle?
What?
Of 1 colorless?
Yes.
I thought so.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. You might play it. Depends how good green...
I think it's basically unplayable.
Green counters ends up being.
Yeah.
I do like this next card. Elegant Edgecrafters, 4 green for a Elf Artificer. Elegant Edgecrafters can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Fabricate 2. It's not very good, but I do like it.
It's a worse version of the Cultivator blades.
Yeah, but I do like it.
I do also.
You know what we need? Fabricate 4.
Fabricate. There is no Fabricate 4.
I know, but there should be. Alright, Fairgrounds Trumpeter, 2 green, 2 and a green. Elephant, at the beginning of each end step, a +1/+1 counter was placed on a permanent under your control this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on Fairgrounds Trumpeter. You know,
not very interesting.
Not very interesting. Again, we need to see what comes out of this +1/+1 counter deck.
I don't think it is a deck.
Yeah. Maybe. Gerper Guide, 2 and a green. Elf Scout, 2 and a green. Target creature you control can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less this turn.
I wish it was all creatures because I could see modern elves play.
Yeah. Because otherwise it costs too much for too little. But I do like this next card as well. High Spire Artisan, 2 and a green. Elf Artificer, Reach, Fabricate 1. It's 0/3.
Nice. I like it a lot. I think it's good and limited. I don't think it's constructed.
Yeah.
Next, Hunt the Weak.
Yep, Hunt the Weak. 3 and a green. This is a reprint, by the way. Sorcery. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, and that creature fights target creature you don't control. Again, not really gonna see much play.
I think you'll see from standard.
Well,
yeah. It's 4 mana, never mind. No, I'm thinking the other one.
And it's not instant speed.
Yeah.
I do like this next card a lot as well. Well, it's not very good, but I like the art. Kujar Seed Sculptor, 1 and a green, Elf Druid. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It's a 1/2. That's it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Larger than life, 1 and a green. Sorcery. Target creature gets +4/+4 against trample until end of turn. Not good. I mean, the indestructible, or not. Sorry, excuse me, not indestructible. Trample is good, but it's at sorcery speed, which really slows it down.
Yeah.
So, Long Tusked Cub, 1 and a green, cat. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you get 2 energy. Pay 2 energy, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how good this will be.
I think it will see play in the energy deck.
Really?
The cat, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It's an aggressive creature.
The Helion takes 3 energy, right? Oh, never mind then. Nature's Way.
The healing costs 2 energy. Takes 2 energy.
It does?
Yeah.
Well, that might be a good advantage. Nature's Way, 1 and a green. Sorcery. Target creature you control gains vigilance and trample until end of turn. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. I really like this card.
Yeah.
Might see some play.
Yeah, I do. I think it'll definitely see play. It's like Rabid Right.
It's a sorcery, but
Rabid Right was a sorcery.
That's true.
And I didn't get trample or vigilance.
Alright, Nissa, Vital Force, 3 green. Nissa, Planeswalker. +1, untap target land you control until your next turn. It becomes a 5/5 elemental creature with haste. It's still aligned. That's really strong. Her -3 is turn target permanent from your graveyard to your hand, which is less good.
Yeah. She still seems really good.
And her -6 is you get an emblem with whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. I think I'm only gonna ever want a +1 with her.
Yeah, same.
I mean, her -3 and -6 are just a little underwhelming.
Yeah, I agree with her. I agree with you on that one.
They're just kind of like, They're there, but I'd much rather have a 5/5 every turn.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it's one of your lands.
Although I'm not sure she's that good because it's 5 mana for every.
She will be playable.
But I wouldn't take her over the other Nissa.
The other Nissa?
Yeah.
You mean the one from the command?
No. Other the Gatewatch Nissa.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Because you can only have one Nissa at a time.
Yes. I don't think on the same deck.
Yeah, but oh well. Ornamental Courage, 1 green. Untap target creature gets +1/+3 until end of turn.
Yeah.
Not really any play. Ovinya Parashi, Sage Lifecrafter, 1 green. Legendary creature, Human Artificer.
I really like this creature.
2 green, tap, create a 1/1 servo. Artifact creature token, 4 green, tap, create an X colorless construct artifact creature token where X is the number of creatures you control. It's a 1/2.
I think it might definitely see a lot of commander play. I really like it as a creature.
Yeah, I really like it too. Next card, Pima Outrider. 2 green. Creature, Elf, Artificer, Trample, Fabricate 1. It's a 3/3. I know this will definitely see a ton of limited play. But I'm not sure how much play it'll actually see in Standard. Maybe? But,
yeah,
I'm not sure. We'll see. 3 green for Riparian Tiger. It's a cat. Trample. Riparian Tiger enters the battlefield. You get 2 energy. When Riparian Tiger attacks, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, it gets +2/+2.
There's no place for this.
Yeah, it's 5 mana. Sage of Sally's Claim. 1 in a green. Excuse me. Elf Druid. When Sage of Sally's Claim enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. It's a 2/1. Might be good.
Yeah.
Servant of the Conduit. 1 in a green. When Servant of the Conduit enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy, pay an energy, and tap it. Add 1 mana of any card to your mana pool. I think that might be just better than the Sage. Maybe you run them both. Because the green-red energy deck wants a lot of cheap energy makers, right? Right? Yeah. Alright, Takedown. 1 green. Choose 1. Takedown deals deals 4 damage to target creature with flying, or Takedown deals 1 damage to each creature with flying. The Drake flew true. The arrows flew truer. Ooh. Next. I mean...
Thriving Rhino.
I
think the takedown see play like in Pauper definitely against Delver decks. I think that's.
We haven't talked a lot about Pauper, but yeah.
I think it's definitely a really nice addition to the Pauper.
I don't know. Pima Outrider might actually see play in Pauper.
But takedown is just Delver is such a dominant strategy, and like for like Elves deck, it's just so helpful for them to have the ability to.
Yeah. Anyway, Thriving Rhino, 2 in a green, Petting Zoo card, Creature Rhino. When Thriving Rhino enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Whenever Thriving Rhino attacks, you may pay 2 energy. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Yeah.
3/4. I mean, again, I think
fine.
there are better energy cards though.
Next card is, my opinion, the best of the Gear Hulks.
Virtuous Gear Hulk.
Actually, my second best. I think as backup better. But this is the card that would make all those green mid-range decks.
Oh yeah.
So much better.
Virtuous Gear Hulk, 3 green. Artifact creature construct, trample. When it enters the battlefield, distribute 4 +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control.
Yeah.
Next we got Wild Wanderer.
And we should talk about this card a little bit.
Okay.
It's so good. It's 8 power. And at absolute worst, it's 8 power trample.
Yeah.
But at best, it's 4 power of that 8 is hasty. It's just so good. It's such a good card. It's just such a good card.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful card. It's such a... makes your creatures better.
Yeah.
I just really like the card. I like the way it's designed. I like the way it's... Everybody thought this card was like the most broken thing when it came out. And then China came out and everybody forgot about this card. But you really shouldn't forget about the card because the card is still great. No matter what.
Alright, Wild Wanderer, 3 in a green. Elf Druid. When Wild Wanderer enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. 3-2.
No, I don't know.
It feels slow.
It's too slow. Heritage Druid is the what's it called?
It costs 4 mana.
I don't like it.
But you know.
If it was 3 mana, I'd like it a lot more. If it was like Wood Elves. How much does Wood Elves cost? Is it 2 mana? I feel like Wood Elves is 3 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wildest Dreams, X green. I think the only card with X in this mana cost in this set.
Yeah, other than Hang on Backwater.
That doesn't really count.
Totally counts.
Sure.
They have a Gearhulk also, that's not fair.
Well,
I want it to be the only one who has a Gearhulk.
Do you have the better Gearhulk?
Maybe.
Not now.
Maybe. Yes, it is. It beats him in a fight. Also, I don't know if it actually helps it a lot.
Alright. Back to the Wildest Dreams. I like the art. It's kind of clouds.
Yeah,
first
but
person
I don't think it's a
perspective.
good card. I don't think it's a good card.
XX green, sorcery. Return X turret readers from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Wildest Dreams.
I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't seem that good.
It's interesting. That's what I'm gonna say about it.
And the last green card in the set, Willy Bandar. 1 green, cat monkey. You heard me right. Cat monkey.
Cat monkey.
2 and a green. Willy Bandar gains indestructible until end of turn. It's a 1/1. I really don't understand the art.
Is this just a match of constructed?
Could be.
Sorry, I just have I have a torrential Gearhulk and a ballistic charge on the battlefield. Everyone has a cataclysmic Gearhulk on the battlefield.
And a servo.
And a servo, which is.
I don't understand what's happening in the art of Willy Bandar though. It's a little weird. It's like some sort of monkey thing with horns. It's more like a alien than anything. Alright, multicolored. Oh boy, I love multicolored rares.
Oh no, artifacts first. Oh, multicolored first? Yeah.
Oh, we have artifacts.
There's a lot of multicolored. Sorry guys, this is pretty late at night, so we're kinda...
Yeah. Alright, Cloud Blazer. 3, green, blue. Creature, human scout, flying. Cloud Blazer enters the battlefield. You gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not Muldrifter, but it's still good. It'll see play. Contraband Kingpin. Blue and black. Aetherborn Rogue. It has lifelink, and whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. It's a 1/4. I think it's very good.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it'll see play. Next is everyone's favorite, I think, legendary creature in the set. Depawa, Pilot Exemplar.
Actually, no, okay. Let's go back to...
Kingpin?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this card will see play in the Thopter Depth combo Gifts and Given deck. Because it just makes the deck a lot more reliable.
Thopter Sword?
Yes. No, sorry, Thopter Depth, Thopter Sword. Thopter Depth is a very good deck. Also. But yeah.
Yeah.
I really like it there. But I think, and I like it in standard a lot. I think it'll definitely say Catacomb Sifter top play. So.
Yeah. Anyway. Depawa, Pilot Exemplar, 1 red, white. A legendary creature, Dwarf Pilot. Their dwarfs get +1/+1. Each vehicle you control gets +1/+1, as long as it's a creature. And Depawa, Pilot Exemplar, becomes tapped. You may pay X. If you do, reveal the top X cards of your library. Put all dwarfs and vehicles from among them into your hand, then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Very good.
Very good. I think she'll definitely see standard play. As long
and a ton of commander play.
So much commander play. She seems like a lot of fun. Next, Zane.
Okay.
Dovan Bon.
Oh boy, I like this card.
But I also... You would like that card, wouldn't you?
I also don't like it. at the same time.
He is worse than Jason Rappler.
All right, Dovin. No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Jace is +1 as Cryo and draw card. Dovin +1 more than Dovin, yes.
Dovin ban is
no. But you only have to be in one color to play Jace. Number 1.
But you need 2 of that color.
Number 2, Dovin's plus does very little, whereas Jace's does something. It was minus is like, okay, you get a draw card, good for you.
Anyway, for those
starts at 3.
For those of you that don't know, Dovin ban 2 white blue, +1 until your next turn, up to 1 target creature gets -3, -0, and its activated abilities can't be activated. So that's pretty good. -1 is gain 2 life and draw a card, which is less good. I mean, not your best. And then -7 is you get an emblem with your opponent can't untap more than 2 permanents during their untapped step.
Yeah, but like if you get there, you're gonna want you're winning the game already.
Yeah. So I think the 2 ways to fix this. There are 3 ways to fix this. Give him 1 more starting loyalty because he only starts with 3, so he can just die to a bolt or a lot of things in this format, especially standard right now with all the red removal. Maybe.
Yeah, I think he's very mediocre.
Make his emblem or make his ultimate cost -6 or maybe -5.
I really don't like him. I think Jace is just better.
Or make his -1 better. Or make him cost 1 less. I mean, he's just like almost there.
Yeah.
But he's not there.
He's not almost there. That was insane.
Whatever. I might test him out in blue-white control. I'll tell you how
I
that
do
goes.
not like him.
I open one. George, you're trading me one if you open one.
I apparently am trading Zane one if I open one.
Alright, guys. Also, send me all your Dovin bands. I need more.
Send Zane your Dovin bonds.
I need this. Especially the promo ones.
Send Zane those bonds at the nearest North Korean prison camp.
I prefer Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo.
Anyway,
Probably shouldn't talk about this.
Okay, sorry guys.
Right, yeah, don't want to offend anybody or political issues. We're just 2 morons playing Magic.
Yep, that's me. Imperial Voyager, 1 green-blue. Vendelican Scout, flying trample. Whenever it deals combat damage to player, you get that many energy counters. 2/3.
I love Sky Limited. He's just such a good energy generator. I really like the guy a lot.
Yeah. So, I think this will play C standard play.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of good energy. It flies. Although the one I'm not sure why it's this Vendelican in green. It seems more like an elf to me.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Whatever. Next card is Engineered Mire. 3 white green. Sorcery. Choose 1. Target creature gets +5/+5 and gains trample until end of turn. Or creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain.
Why is this a sorcery? Why can Wizards of the Coast only print sorcery speed removal? It's not smart. It's not fun. So I don't like it. And I don't like that one bit.
Yeah.
I don't like it, Sam. I am.
It could be so much better. I don't think it'll see standard play.
If it was instant speed, maybe. Just 5 mana.
Yeah. It's still good though. Anyway, next card, Hazardous Conditions. 2 black-green creatures with no counters on them get -2/-2 until end of turn.
Oh yay! It's just a functional reprint of Damnation. I mean, not Damnation. of Languish, which is this card is so good. No, it's not. Do not let anybody tell you this card is not playable. This card does not make up for Languish. Nothing makes up for Languish. We need Languish. I haven't made myself clear yet. The standard needs a 4 mana board wipe, and otherwise it will fail. Especially in black. Black has no way. Black has to be white now. Black can't exist on its own. It's like a symbiotic relationship, except white doesn't need it. What do you call that? Is it like parasitosis? But like the simultaneous with the white, like the white doesn't need the black. The black needs the white. What do you call that? I think it's not parasitosis. I don't know. It's not Symbiosis either. It's like the middle one. I forgot it from last year. Probably was playing Magic.
Next card is Kambal, Council of Allocation. He's a 1 white black legendary creature, human advisor. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life and gains 2 life. So much commander.
Not commander. Legacy and vintage.
Yeah.
This guy's like Eidolon the Great Rebel, except for white black, which is exactly what white black needs. It's an unfair white Eidolon the Great Rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's good though. He'll see lots of play.
Yes, I think we'll see a ton of play. He's just a really good hateful creature. Not a fun creature.
Yeah. Next card is Rashmi, Eternity's Crafter, Elf Druid, legendary creature. 2.
We were talking about commander.
Green blue. Momir Vig, I think you've been upset for best Simic commander.
Kruvix all the way. Kruvix is the best. But Kruvix does something very, very different than Momir Vig and Rashmi do. Rashmi and Momir are very similar. Kruvix is completely different. And I play Kruvix personally. But Kruvix is a very different commander. But Rashmi looks really good. She looks really fun. She looks a lot of really competitive decks. Not competitive. Exciting decks in standard you can build around her. And commander always she's a beast. Anything else to say about that?
Yeah. So she does, whenever you cast your first spell each turn, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a non-land card with converted mana cost less than that spell, so you may cast it without paying its mana cost. If you don't cast the revealed card, put it into your hand. So it's very strong. 2/3, by the way.
Yeah.
Restoration Gearsmith, 2 white black. When Restoration Gearsmith enters the battlefield, return target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to your hand. She's a 3/3. She's not the best.
Yeah.
She might see some play. She's still pretty good though.
She honestly is. I don't think she'll see any play in Eternal formats, but I think that she'll
Yeah.
But just too much mana.
So next is Sali Ra. 1 blue-red for Planeswalker. She has 3 starting loyalty. +1, scry 1. Sali Ra deals 1 damage to each opponent. -2, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. That token gains haste, exile at the beginning of your next end step, and search your library for up to 3 artifact cards with different names, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library.
You know what she reminds me of? Everybody's like, oh, she's activated. No, she's not activated. She reminds me of Tibble. She's just not good. So it's like, sure, she costs 2 mana.
But she doesn't protect herself.
She doesn't protect herself. She doesn't do anything. Like,
yeah, you need other stuff to make her interact. She's really weak.
She's really bad.
She can't do anything on her own.
She's completely useless on her own. I completely agree.
Anyway, where was I? Anyway,
yeah.
Unlicensed
Next
disintegration
card will be very important, unlike her.
Who licensed this disintegration?
That's all she would say.
Yep. Or colorless, generic,
Zane.
1 black red.
No,
sorry, I'm really
players.
tired. Instant, destroy target creature if you control an artifact. Unlicensed disintegration deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. This is so good.
Yeah, it's really this card is better murder in a red black deck. It is just so powerful. This card will definitely see standard play. We'll see tons of commander play. Really fun card. I'm really excited to see a red black spell this powerful in the format.
Yeah,
it's on par with like a lot of the land like Stone Rain, where like you have like the ability to destroy something and deal damage. I really like that part of it.
All right, Veteran Motorist, red and white. Dwarf Pilot. When Veteran Motorist enters the battlefield, scry 2. Whenever Veteran Motorist crews a vehicle, that vehicle gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
He's good.
He's good.
He'll see play.
Yes, especially in that red-white equipment deck. I mean, vehicle deck. I feel like Wizards of the Coast have decided that they're never going to print good equipment again, so they're just going to print vehicles. Because, like, it sort of kind of feels like... Because, like, the vehicles are very similar to equipment in many ways. But, like I can understand why they're not printing a lot of good equipment. Equipment's hard to print balanced. Equipment can be really broken.
Yeah. So next is Volcanic Brawler. I really like this card. 1 red, 1 green. Creature, human warrior. When it enters the battlefield, it gets 2 energy. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 1 energy. It gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. So I think it's really good. George?
Volcanic Brawler is just a great card. Again, I would keep pushing this. The red-green energy deck looks really, really fun and really, really good.
Yeah.
And this is the key part of it. This is the reason to run the deck. I really like it.
Yep. One last card in the multicolor. Burrower Virtuosa. 1 blue-red. Creature, Vendelican Artificer. When it enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. Pay 3 energy. Create a 1/1 color Stopter artifact token with flying. It's a 2/3.
I really like this card for a lot of reasons. I like it. It just I don't like it a lot in Standard or anything. I like it in Commander. It seems like a lot of fun to play with.
Yeah, it seems really fun.
I like it.
You done?
And then now final section, artifacts.
Yeah.
Zane, did you forget about the artifacts?
Of course not.
Okay. So we're starting to run out of time with this. We're gonna do the artifacts next weekend. Artifacts and lands. Actually, I'll just spoil past lands for you. Past lands are awesome. Thank you so much. They're just amazingly good past land. They improve so many decks. They improve their they improve the mana base. They're just really, really helpful, and I really like it. And then we'll go over the rest of the artifacts next time. We'll do a top 5, like, I don't know, Prix and Ling. We'll do a bunch of brewing. We'll pick up, like, I don't know, top 10 cards from Kaladesh that could be brewing, and then just brew off and battle and tell you what happens. Well, that's it. So if you have any questions about the podcast and what will be happening, email us at eotfactorfiction@gmail.com. And if you're wondering what that means, it's end your turn Factor Fiction. And the reason we chose Factor Fiction is because
I like blue cards.
Well, number one, we like blue draw. All the best names are blue draw spells. They kind of are. They have to be. And number two, if you look at the art for Factor Fiction, it's this goblin and this woman, like they're looking very clueless. I think that very describes this podcast to people looking for something and they just can't find it. So, thank you so much for listening. If you're listening to this, and see you next week. Episode 1 of Factor Fiction Podcast. Hi, this is George.
This is Zane.
And we're going to be talking about the constructed playability of Kaladesh. Yeah. And this is the first podcast episode.
Yeah.
We'll probably be doing this every week. Trying to, of course.
Yeah.
We'll try to keep it under limited resources, time level. So right around 6 hours is probably the average time span.
That's pretty generous.
Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking, like, you just, like, pluck it up at work, you fall asleep, 10 hours later wake up, podcast is done.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, like, completely. Okay, so we're going to go do weekly podcasts about the limited playability of the set. Well, this is, for just this episode, we're going to do constructed playability of the set. Because everybody else is already limited, so we're going to be ahead of the curve. We post this. We're recording this before the pre-release. We're going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Really excited for that.
It looks super good.
The set looks really fun. I've done some practice drafts online, and it's really, really fun. The format, it's nice. It's really good pace. I'm really happy with it. I think it's did a really good job of being an artifact-based set that wasn't just a copy of Mirrodin.
I'd say so, yeah.
It was more of... Mirrodin was all about the land was the artifacts. Everything was the artifacts. Kaladesh is people are using the artifacts to enhance the playability of the set.
Yeah.
And I really like that. And I really like a lot of the mechanics. When Energy first came out, I was really thinking, I was like, oh no, this is not interesting, this is stupid.